shit. Hell, sometimes it's joy. I don't even like being called that shit. Bro, don't call me no fucking party bus man. Like I'm all at Walmart. Hey, party bus man, what's up, bro? I'm like, bro, that is not my fucking name. You know what I'm saying? But like, I don't,
Yeah.
but it's a business, so I can't be an asshole. Well, for the most part. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, like that shit has definitely hindered two relationships or possibilities. You know what I'm saying? Like where it was done after that, like they was like, nah, that's too much.
Yes, American tradesman, that is true. Women that hang around a lot of women usually have a lot of shit going on.
Hold on, real quick, y'all.
Drip Nation coming to the stage.
What up, Shanika? She on mute.
Hey, what up? Can you hear me?
Yeah, loud and clear. What up, little baby?
Hey, Shanika.
What up, dog? Shanika, let me ask you something. We was on a date, right? And you didn't know me from a can of paint, so you don't know nothing about the business. And just say 4 or 5 people come up to me and say, "What's up, party bus man?" Like type shit. Would you think I got too much going on? And they don't even know my name, no. They just know party bus man. Would you think I got too much going on, or would you think I'm probably involved in a lot of shit that probably wouldn't sit right with you?
No, not just from them, saying hello and acknowledging you as a party bus man. Nah, I would only have an issue if I can't get the time that I want to spend with you because you're too busy doing other shit all the time. Like, and then it depends on how much time you spend in doing whatever it is that you're doing. But no, just them saying, "Hey, party bus guy." No.
So what if it was all women came up to me and said that?
If that's your business, that's how you get them coins. I would hope that you would have that type of momentum going.
Assume negative too fast, though, right? You wouldn't assume the negative too fast?
No, the only time I would have an issue is like if you out all night doing, bachelorette parties or, whatever. Like if you was going all night every night as a result of it, then that could be problematic. Because I mean, that's why certain occupations that I wouldn't date people if they did it. Because like if you was a personal trainer, I'm straight. Because I just already understand how that go, and I'm just straight off that. But it's a lot of nuances, so it's hard for me to be like, yeah, I'm out.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Everybody, nobody's a monolith, right? So just because you have a certain type of job don't mean that you definitely gonna be a slut. But it's certain occupations I feel like the opportunity presents itself more often than other positions, right? And so, I would be paying attention to it, but it wouldn't be an instant deal breaker.
Okay. I got you. Yeah, I've had women don't even return, like they don't even hit the phone, nothing. I'm like, damn, it's like that. Like, you don't want to know. So for me, it's more like that, that was a trigger.
Because I mean, I could understand that though, because that's just like if you told me you was a personal trainer, I'm gonna be like, you know what I'm saying? Because I just already know how that go. And if you telling me that you drive party buses, I could understand why that could make some women uncomfortable or why it could come off as a red flag. Because you on a bus with a whole bunch of women, they always drunk, and you know how women get when they get drunk. Like I could see how that could make someone feel uncomfortable, especially if they're insecure.
I got you. Yeah, it'd be different insecurities for sure. They got my other baby. Chocolate in the building. Huh?
Would you date a bottle girl or a girl that was a bartender, and then we were out in public, and we out on a date in public, and the whole bunch be like, "Hey, what's up? What's up? You be hooking them drinks up, or whatever." Like, how would that affect you?
That's her fucking job description.
Ooh.
No, not like coming at you like that. But like that's her job description. Like, hold on, y'all, real quick. Hold on. Yeah, that's her job description though. Damn, shit. Okay, hold on. What up, LA Project in the building? What up, Chocolate? I ain't see him. I'm sorry. I ain't even looking at the screen. I'm so sorry. What up, LA?
Hey,
What up? What up? What up? Oh shit, boss man down there too. Hold on.
hey,
Oh,
y'all.
what up, LA? What up, boss man?
Hey, everybody.
What up, LA Project in the building?
Hey, what's up? What's up?
What up, boy? What's going on, boss man?
Chilling, man.
Cool. What y'all got to add to this conversation, man? I know y'all came up at the same time.
Oh, nah. Oh, the lady can go first.
Go ahead, LA. Shout out to boss man.
All right, I was commenting in the chat. You said this is like you said a first date, right?
Yeah, like a first or second, just say, you know what I'm saying? Just kind of make it a little, you know, we don't want to go to the far extreme, you know, but if we on a first, second date and we just get into that mode of knowing each other last name or middle name or, you know what I'm saying? Just say 1 through 3, first through 3 days, you know what I'm saying? 1 through 3 of the dates, we just really fresh and we just kind of, we pulling up and meeting. I ain't coming to get you type shit. So in that stage.
Okay. All right. So earlier in the chat, the first thing that if I would have noticed 3 or 4 people referring to you as something, I would just honestly be like, why are they calling you that? To kind of get the ball rolling. You know what I'm saying? You let me know about your business or whatever. And like I said in the chat, if it's like us just getting to know each other and they calling you that, like, I'll be thinking that you lit. Like, shit, you successful. Your business is going good. That's just me. Just if we just going out and interacting, I meet you somewhere, right? And a couple people are calling you that. And then I find out, oh, okay, this is what you do for a business. And then it keeps on happening. People, you must get booked. You know what I'm saying? You must get business. Why would so many people just know you like that? I wouldn't off the bat just think that it was you doing some extra shit.
Well, that's good.
That's just me. I don't know. Like I said, I don't go into situations like with that mind state. You know what I'm saying? I'm open until I see contradictions in your story. So I'm paying attention always.
Yeah. No, that's good though. That's good that you wouldn't think negative. Like I say, I'm just scrolling through the chat. They crazy as hell. For me, like I say, it's just, I wouldn't, like, if I met you as a bottle girl type shit, like, then I know that's what you do. But it's some bottle girls that take the bottling a little too far to the modeling and then to the throttling type shit. But then you got some that really do their job and go work at a professional company type shit, like at a corporate job type shit. So I ain't gonna judge you off that shit, especially if you handling yourself well. Like I ain't gonna judge you or even think like negative about it because that's how I met you. So that's just like me coming to meet you and motherfuckers meet you with a wig on, and then I start saying, "Take your wig off." Nah, you can't do that.
Oh, so I met you on the bus, and then we ended up on the first date.
No, you just met me anywhere, and no, I'm saying
figured it out.
Well, you asked me what I did about a girl, right?
I was saying if you didn't know that I was about a girl, and we went out on a date, and you saw about 5 dudes come up and be like, "Hey, what up?" No, like that situation where you didn't know. Because I thought that was the scenario that you painted.
Well, wait.
That's a good question.
That's a good question, but did they? Now I know this gonna seem far-fetched, and I can give 2 fucks, but if they're hugging you like that Drake hug, tell them niggas to take your motherfucking ass home. If I went and got you, that's for sure. That's just it is what it is. But like, because there's ways you can greet people, right, and be respectful, right? Am I lying or no? or is it no way to greet and respect people?
You want to
No, I
date
believe there is.
and hugging you and all that extra stuff.
No, no,
Unless,
no. I'm just saying though, like it's just context to it because if they just saying, "Hey, what up?" though, she be hooking the drinks up. That's what you do. You told me that you about a girl. Now, if you telling me something totally different, and we on the first, second date, and they coming to say, "Oh man, I seen you last night at the club. Woo, woo, hey girl, woo, woo, woo." I'm like, "Oh shit, you ain't telling me about the girl shit." I ain't gonna just immediately think negative. I'm gonna give you an opportunity to tell me what you do. I ain't gonna just immediately dip, especially if I approach.
Well, I think also because I was reading the chat as well. I think it's like important. I mean, you have to be. It has to kind of align with your lifestyle as well. You have to have some type of understanding as well.
Right, right.
In order for them to, for there to be like a little bit less conflict or less explanation. Like if y'all both in the music industry, right, for example, or the restaurant industry, and there's late nights and things like that, you know what I'm saying? Like it's a little bit more understandable. But I get it, if you're somebody who has a more rigid like lifestyle or career, it might be problematic to you. I can understand that.
Right. What up, Ferg? Now shit, like, can you hear me? Let me see.
like for example, one of my
I
exes.
heard you a little bit.
Yeah, Ferg. Yeah, my bad. Go ahead.
No, I'm just listening, man. It's a great
No, no.
conversation, man. Like I said, listen to people and they just meeting. And this is the problem, right? If you have your business, Shanika has her business, right? We meet. We go. The one thing niggas gonna do, we gonna promote our business. That's what we gonna do. And everybody
Yeah.
knows if you got a party bus, everybody and their grandmama go say, I'd rather say there's the dude that got the party bus. What's up, dude with the party bus? Or what's up, Drip? Hey, Drip.
Yeah.
So the party bus is general. You go get that from the kids that you drive around too. They go the man with the party bus. Mama, they're the party bus dude. Because that's going to show that they had a good time, that they respect that. And and everybody now on YouTube, we all got businesses, we all entrepreneurs. So yeah, and Drip, you a party bus guy. However, listen, I got these nice little things that I can sell on your party bus. So how about some nights I go out with you on your party bus and we get the money on for the fun yarn. Other than that, but those are conversations you must have. You can't leave. You can't assume nothing. And because just like on both sides, a sister with a business, she gonna let you know she's selling everything from toenail color to boogers out of her nose. She's selling it. Anybody looking. So business is a great thing, regardless of who it is. You don't have to be my woman to need a party bus because we might not last after this date, but you do know somebody who needs a party bus for their birthday.
Right.
And it could be her. So I don't care. First conversations, man, you shouldn't leave no question unturned. And sometimes the questions that they don't answer is your answer. Simple as that. I'm not trying to figure people out.
So hold on, since motherfuckers like to play with Drip and they always like to say bullshit like this motherfucker robbing them in the motherfucking chat, bro. Don't ever say I'm sensitive. Cam up, nigga. Cam up, and we can talk about whatever you want to talk about robbing them. But I'm not sensitive at all. I don't even take none of this shit serious. We having a conversation. But if you want to derail, you can get your ass blocked. Real shit. And that's just what it is. Like, I ain't got time. I ain't on no kid timing today. I ain't playing babysitter, none of that shit. But I ain't never been sensitive. But you gonna make your own decision anyway. But next, moderators, I know I gave y'all strict rules on that shit. So let's be great. Anyway, like I was saying, go ahead, Ferg or Shanika. Like, people crazy as hell. I'm sensitive. Man, hell nah. Ain't no fucking way.
Drip, listen, it's okay to be sensitive about your business and your party. Hell yeah. I'm sensitive. Shit. You fuck with my business, I'm sensitive about that shit.
You don't know me from a can of paint, but go ahead, Ferg.
No, I'm just saying, it's your life. People struggling. You getting $150 a pop for a kid head. Some of these people ain't made $150 off their business in 5 years.
A motherfucking picture that might not even be yours. The fuck? anyway, like I understood. But like I said though, you know what I'm saying? Like it's crazy that these motherfuckers say like you can go everybody channel and see these motherfuckers on there all day long. All day fucking long. Same bullshit.
What up,
Like
Tory?
hey, hey, think what you want. Think what you want, little baby. Y'all good. But like I was saying, back to our conversation before the bullshit derail. Uh, like I just don't think people should assume negativity bullshit just off that. Now, if they was coming to me on some let me give you a hug and all this old shit, yeah. If I had to get up and hug 20 motherfuckers, 3 motherfuckers, I think you would have had all reason to feel some type of way. That's a fact.
Let her take you home.
Yeah,
Yeah, I mean, no,
pretty much.
I would definitely respect that because that could have been a bit much. You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't gonna sit up here and cap and rap now. Like, nigga, you knew better than that. You should have got your ass up a hug, not neither one of them. Why you can't extend that hand?
But you
Or
know
that
what?
church hug? Nah, I wouldn't even do the church hug. I ain't gonna hug you.
And I'm just saying this in general. I think like Black-owned businesses need to be a little bit more professional to
I
not
agree.
blur, not blur those lines. I mean, it goes all the way up from hair braiders all the way down. Like,
Now,
so
what you're saying is absolutely true.
yeah, just to be able to separate those lines, you know what I'm saying? Because
Yeah, that's for
if
sure.
if you want to have like a good reputation, not decent, but good, you know what I mean? And hopefully great, then you got to stay consistent, you know what I'm saying? And you got to put those different hats on.
Right. Yeah, I feel you. And it's crazy because the black people who go to black businesses, it's like they don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
Like they don't give the same respect if they went to like a white dentist and a black dentist. They're gonna talk to you different. And they expect you to talk to them different. This ain't no goddamn barter system, none of that shit. We ain't do no we ain't do no tip for tat, no discounts, none of that shit. We got a scale. You got insurance? We go by the insurance. None of that other shit matter. Like, but that's how it be though. Like,
That's the new age. That's the modern ninja. The most
man,
selfish.
look, I didn't went picked
The
up the
most
pot, bro.
selfish.
These motherfuckers came to the door with damn near nothing, bro.
Mhm.
Thinking that I'm gonna give them a deal.
Yeah, it's the modern ninja. They selfish as hell.
Crazy work.
Can I say something?
Yeah.
I don't like
I-
when we lump all
I
of black
say you
people
got
into
nobody
a
off-
category and say that black people need to be doing something. We already had this argument before, but I'm just gonna say it again. I think if you're gonna say something about black people, businesses, and what they need to do, then just talk about the black businesses you have encountered. Don't talk about all of us like we all, have bad business practices, because it's not true. It's a false narrative. So just say, the people I've been dealing with over the years, those black companies, those are the ones that are problematic or whatever. I just don't like all of us to be lumped in the same category because we don't all operate like that.
Well,
Well,
the
to be
ones
I
fair,
don't think nobody said
Yeah,
that.
I
It's
don't know.
just a general statement for
yeah, but just to
whether
be
you.
fair, I mean,
Yeah, you can't make
that's
general statements about a whole population.
No,
of
but
people. That
we
doesn't
not.
I'm
allow
not
for
focused on
Chanel,
any other
but Chanel,
community in
we
this
can't
this
assume. But again,
conversation.
we can't assume that everybody's
That's an
has
assumption.
good business. But it
That's an
doesn't
assumption
say.
to say black people need to do better about their businesses. When you don't know all black people, you certainly don't know all black people who own a business, to say that we as a collective need to be doing better.
I
Okay,
mean,
but
that,
can I
the
explain
people,
a
the
little
people
bit?
that you interact with, the
Can I
people that
explain?
you've seen
yeah.
businesses do whatever it is, try to ask you for the hookup or whatever it is. I'm just saying, just don't lump us all together.
So
That's
hold
all.
on, hold on. Okay, go ahead, LA.
All right. Well, just to be fair, I'm not really concerned with other communities when we have these conversations. So sometimes pointing out certain things, just in general, I don't think is a bad thing. Now, the conversation initially started off with, Drip asking the question, I guess, about him being affiliated or being recognized for his business. So I just offered professionalism, because if you're professional, meaning whether you do a bus party for bachelorettes or single ladies or whatever, you handle yourself in a certain way where there should not be any type of like, type of questionable, anything from the outside. But I mean, I went to braiders, giving people chances, and this is just in general, and they be late. They
Mm.
play the DJ and the hair braider. They take longer than expected. It doesn't turn out the way that it looked in their Instagram pic. You know what I'm saying? Like, but you be trying to give people a chance. So I'm not saying this in general, but if we are speaking about Black issues on these channels and panels, then I think that that's what we should focus on. And I don't think that there's anything wrong with that.
Real quick, BJ, if you can add it to your list, please. I'd appreciate that. Definitely
What?
show love. Link to 1,000 Watts Radio if y'all ever doing something and you just need some music in the background, you studying, cleaning up, whatever. Make sure you subscribe to my dog Corey Joe at 1,000 Watts Radio.
Oh, shout out to Corey Joe. What up, boy? I'm so far behind in the chat. It's crazy.
I understand what Chanel is saying because nothing applies to everybody. I think we all can understand that concept. But stereotypes exist for a reason. There are things that we can recognize within any particular demographic or subset of people that can reign to be true. And I don't think that we should just completely ignore that and be like, nah, we just got to assess everybody on an individual basis, because there are a lot of common similarities amongst Black business owners. And we have to have those conversations because there is a common misconception, or not even a misconception, but there's a common ideology amongst Black people that when you're dealing with your own, you have certain expectations that differ from when you're dealing with other communities.
For sure, that's true. But I didn't take what LA said that not all businesses, and we can't assume, just like on a date, you can't assume that somebody understands you or you understand them. So just making a statement, if you starting a business and you're thinking about it, one of the most important things you better have when you're dealing with people is great business ethic.
I
That
agree.
means quality
100%.
product. But what I'm saying is, it's not speaking
But
to
that's what she should have said. I only don't like it when you.
But you gotta let them finish though. So you gotta let them finish.
No, I'm saying she didn't say it, it applies to everybody. She's just saying something that is important that should be is great business practice. And we can't assume that people do it or don't. Just a nugget to throw out there. And if you in that space that you want to start your entrepreneurship, you better have great business ethic. Learn how to say thank you, yes ma'am, no ma'am. I'm not happy with this shit, sir. I can give you a discount. Sometimes it's good to just let that little $5, $20 go, because guess what? It's money coming right behind it. And y'all know this, and I'm gonna shut up. When it comes to our businesses, if the word of, because you see it on the dudes that run around YouTube critiquing businesses. If the word on the street that you got a shitty ass business, guess what? You're going to make shitty ass dollars and you're going to be crying about how nobody supports you. So practice good work ethic, good business practices. It ain't no big deal.
What up, Vato? What up, CM? What up, Rooster? Who else is snuck in this motherfucker? What up, Carmen? Let me see who else is snuck in this motherfucker. Carmen in the building. Good to see you, little baby. King Rooster, CM, Vato, Gas. What up, Gas Bass? Good to see you, boy. Who else came in this motherfucker? Let's see. Who that is? Oh shit! That's Corey Joe. Okay, shout out to my boy Corey Joe in the building. Make sure y'all go subscribe to that boy channel. Emperor Coach Jack back in this thing. Chocolate in this thing. Boy, look, y'all don't want chocolate to hit the panel. Shit. What up, Choc? In the building. Okay, baby.
Hey, Drip, I'm gonna say this.
Go ahead.
And then I'm gonna fall back for any of y'all. If y'all interested in ever traveling to Tennessee, going to whatever little resort they got, listen, it is a ZA-free zone state.
ZA-free?
They sell it. They sell it on damn near every corner store.
Damn.
Listen, I'm trying to tell you. So listen, and they got all kinds of. They said some shit called forbidden fruit, the Oreo, the sangria. They got all kinds. I'm telling you. So if you ever go there, you can get you a quarter for $40. I think a good ounce it costs you $130. And it's free. It's legal there. So you're good. So if you ever get there, any place in Tennessee, you're going to find you a cannabis store and rock out.
So you got to hold us some cannabis. Let me find that.
Listen, I'm telling you, the state. I'm just saying for you, because I see some people on here indulging. So,
how did we switch? I cannot.
Because I see it. Listen, I know, because hold up, Chanel. Reason why I say that, because I know my audience.
You know
I know my audience. I know the people on this panel, just in case they travel.
Coach,
get
talking about businesses. What are you talking about?
Well, that's part of business, though.
It's crazy.
And how you know, Coach? You went down there and got you some
people sell it. I was just there. That don't mean I seen it on every store.
Like okay, go ahead.
I know some friends that like it. You know
I'm sure it's just your friends. Okay,
you get you a nice fat.
It wasn't you, it was your friends.
For 40.
It was a woman.
Oh, it was your woman. Oh, your wife.
For 40. I'm just saying, man. Just in case for those that indulge, Tennessee is one of them states.
Coach, what was you doing in Tennessee?
Man, I was hanging out with my baby. What you talking about?
Tell us that your goddamn
I see a whole smile on your face, Coach.
My smile. You should have seen her smile from the mountain all the way down.
God
turned up in Tennessee. What is happening?
Yeah, I already talking about the next trip. I'm like, hell.
Is that your family reunion, Coach?
Come on. She trolling.
That was your family reunion, Coach?
No, Chanel wasn't my family reunion.
What was you doing in Tennessee, Coach?
Damn, man, I'm grown as hell.
Trolling hard.
It wasn't no wigs or nothing out there. It was all natural hair running around in the woods.
Damn, not a wig.
I mean, listen,
Coach,
man. Listen.
What was you doing in Tennessee?
Again, if you go down that way, don't stay in Gatlinburg. Stay in Pigeon Forge.
Yeah, Gatlinburg got the Smoky Mountains, right?
Yeah, but it's they're only like 5 miles apart. But Gatlinburg is for old people. It's just a narrow. But Pigeon Forge got stuff for kids, man. They got roller coasters, rides, cars. They got all kinds of shit, man.
You say with no wigs. I'm through.
Yeah, you can't have it out in the woods, man. Fridays in the woods.
Oh,
no, wigs is nasty work, bro. That's wild.
No,
so, man, Coach, you booked the flight to Tennessee?
Man, it's only 3.5 hours, 4 hours from me.
You drove 3.5 hours to do what?
That's wild work.
To talk to some slow ass kids. I'm talking to the kids that you used to have in your group and shit.
Nah, I fuck with you too, Chocolate. I fuck with you too.
Coach, you
for sure.
I'm done. Chanel, leave me alone if I snatch that shit.
Yo, snatch her shit.
All right, Coach. I'm gonna let you
snatch your weed.
But you still haven't told us why you went there. But okay, go ahead.
Damn.
It's a legit threat. You threaten not to pick a person wig, but they out of it.
I love you.
You snatch it. Man, look, I'm gonna tell y'all a story. I'm gonna tell y'all a story real quick. Hold on. My partner was he drive trucks, right? So his wife was like, I'm gonna get the goddamn, you know what I'm saying, BBL surgery, right? So he like, nah, don't do that shit. You know what I'm saying? That shit ain't no good. Woo woo. And you know, his little antic, you know, of him telling her how he felt about it. So they go to a party. He get back from a load, and he literally comes straight to the party, dressed and everything. So she drove. He parked his truck at the yard, and she came and got him, right? So, you know, they in the car chilling. They get to the spot. Now, mind you, bro was gone for like 28 days or something like that. You know what I'm saying? He had a load, then like a whole bunch of more shit going on, then a whole bunch of more shit coming back too. So in this time frame, she went and got the shit done. So she at the little party thing, and he notices something like, what the fuck? Like, your shit look big as fuck. He said, I know you ain't gonna get that motherfucking BBL surgery. She like, man, I told you I was going. I wanted it. Woo, woo, woo. Now, mind you, they've been married like 8-9 years, right? So he get upset. He telling her the whole time he there, you got me fucked up. Wait till we get in the car. Wait till we get in the car. First, that boy say, nigga, when I got in the car, we driving on the freeway. We on 59. I snatched her wig off and threw it at the window. Ferg, bro, I must have laughed 45 minutes, my nigga. First of all, bro. I say, wait a minute. You did what? And like I kept imagining like him turning around, snatching her shit. And long story short, Ferg, they went, turned around and got that motherfucking wig. I ain't gonna hold you. On the freeway, bro. Ferg, he snatched her wig off and threw it out the window. Bro, I was through. She made that boy stop on side of the road for her and go get that motherfucker.
Yeah, she paid good money for that. What you talking about?
Didn't I tell your ass don't go get no BBL?
Yeah, but
and we one band, one sound?
Yes, that's what. But see, listen, how are you having those conversations prior to that commitment?
I got you. BBL probably wasn't even a thing when we got married.
That was crazy work. Boy, look. I fell out, boy. I say, dude took a weed and bro, I could just imagine her talking shit and him snatching, bro. I was through, bro. I was like, boy, you a wild boy. You a wild boy, my nigga. Goddamn. And he was like, nah, I want her to know I was dead ass serious about that shit. I'm like, I can feel you, but not snatching a wig and throwing it out the window, bro. Like,
he wasn't that serious. He was just caught up in his emotions.
You say what?
He wasn't that serious though. He went back and got
he stopped right there and got the motherfucker. But I don't know why he did that shit still though. It don't make no sense. You know what I'm saying? Like, why would you even snatch it and take it out? But the funny part to me was he just snatched off her wig and threw it out the window. I'm just like, wow, it just came off like that. He's like, nigga, I was mad at the motherfucker. I'm like, damn, brother. Like,
I'm pretty sure that argument was, rooted in vanity, and so that's why I think he got the idea to snatch her wig. Like,
yeah, I think he was mad because of the surgery.
What?
He was mad because of the surgery.
You know how much it costs? Damn.
He was mad because of the surgery, bro. He told her don't go get it, and they had to talk about it for months and months and months. And he snatched the wig off, threw it outside, and ended up stopping anyway and going to get the motherfucker. So I don't know how serious he was. If it was just at the point of time he was just upset, but they still together, loving each other like a motherfucker. That's for sure. But I was just like, why you throw it out the window? And you gonna stop and go get it?
But you know how much that costs? That's at least 15.
Ferg, I didn't pay for wigs. I know how much they shit. I know.
But the BBL, see what I'm saying? He knew he couldn't really do nothing to the BBL. That's 15, 20 bands. But a wig, she probably got 5 of them. Going home anyway. I mean,
how much is 3 bundles?
That's not a big deal.
That's wild, bro.
Chanel, you know how much 3 bundles are.
How much is 3 bundles?
You know how much 3 bundles are.
What up, Jelly?
A lot of times you come back and your wife got a BBL. How would you respond to that?
What happened?
Huh?
Who got a BBL?
What you said, Shanika?
Ferg, did you hear my question?
Oh, that was to me. How would I respond if I came back and my wife had one?
Yes.
Man, I really don't know. I would be shocked, first of all, because the fact that she did it. And I don't know, man. Y'all might see me on YouTube crying, talking about, man, I had to do it. I don't know. It'll be I'll snap. Yeah. Because, yeah.
That would upset you?
Yeah, it'll upset me.
Enough to end the relationship?
Well, but they didn't end the relationship. He just snatched the wig off.
I'm asking Ferg, like, is that something that would bother you to the extent where you like?
I can't say, like, if everything else was good, I can't say that would be the one thing. Let's just say this is something that just came up in this, out of all the years, like,
in a relationship or marriage?
Marriage.
Yeah, it wasn't any relationship.
Yeah, I don't think I'll get divorced.
Your friends were married, Drip, right?
Most of them, yeah.
And so I'm just curious, if you are in a marriage and you tell your spouse say they want some type of cosmetic procedure that's not necessary for them to live or live better.
Right.
And you tell them you don't like it and they go out and do it anyway. All right, Smitty. And they go out and do it anyway. How would that make you feel?
I'll be fucked up about it because The fact that you went and got it anyway was, I would think that's disrespectful to our bond. And you can lose your life behind that shit. And you know you can lose your life behind that shit. Like, and you know it might not turn out the way you wanted to turn out. I think that would disrespect the bond.
Would you end the relationship or the marriage as a result of it?
I don't think I would end it. Nah, yeah, nah. I wouldn't end the marriage, but I'd be mad though. Like, I'd be upset with it to where she would. I mean, well, of course she'll know I'm mad, but like, I wouldn't end a relationship because I ain't finna throw everything away behind. behind. Hold on, let me say this right. I wouldn't end the relationship behind. You feel me? I wouldn't do it.
But, and it wouldn't. And just so that I'm clear, it wouldn't be because. Well, it may not necessarily be because of her behind, but well, I'm sorry. Before I get into that, Daryl, gently come home, the freshest ass you've ever seen in your life, and you told her not to do that shit. What you doing?
What about it?
You catching the attitude, or you cool?
I mean, you mean like if she got like a BBL or some shit?
Yeah, she said she want a BBL. You like, nah, I don't really think you should do that. And then you go out of town and you come back and she got it.
I'm gonna tell her that's your body. You do what you want to do with it. I'm still gonna hit. I mean, I don't see no. Yeah, I can't find nothing wrong with it, even if I wanted to.
Nah, but you telling her that you don't want her to get it though. You telling her you don't want her to get it, and she go get it.
Oh, like if I was already like against it, I mean, I can't see a situation why I would be, but if I guess I was against it, I mean, she still can do what she want to do. Like I told y'all, she didn't want me to get them Ray-Ban Metas. It is what it is.
Yeah, you know but Damon, that's something you can take off your face. We talking about something you got to live with for the rest of your life. Like if Jenny come home with a fat ass booty from the Dr. Miami, and you told her, baby, I don't think you should get this now. Like, let's not do this because, you know, you could lose your life. You know, all kind of little shit like that. And she come home with that motherfucker anyway. How would you truly feel? Like, would you in your marriage? I mean, I don't think you probably would in your marriage,
yeah,
but
I'm definitely not ending my marriage over something. Right,
for sure.
Like, I'm gonna keep it 100 with you. Like, I'm trying to put myself in that situation. I just can't see me tripping over it. Like, I'm a drip. You know me. I'm a smoke a blunt.
Yeah.
I'm a. You know what I'm saying? So I'm really trying to put myself in a situation where I'd be upset. Like, if she told me I spent 50 bands out of our savings on this, now I'm gonna be. You know what I'm saying? The fuck is you thinking? But you know what I'm saying? If it don't really cost me nothing, I mean, shit ain't. Do you?
Now, you said it don't cost you nothing. It's insurance because we know nowadays insurance a little more lenient. Folks getting all kind of shit going on. Now, what if something happened?
Like her ass blow up or something?
That or either she don't make it home, man.
I mean, so she's grown. She got to make her own choices. If she made a choice that, you know what I'm saying, like what's my man's girl name? My man's who the comedian, DC Young Fly. Bro, she was already bad. You feel me? Like, she didn't have to do that, but we grown. It's like if I slap on a nigga and I get hit, it is what it is. Like,
nah, but he wasn't for it though, Demon. He wasn't for that shit. Bro, he been telling her no 2 years.
He don't get to choose. That's her body.
Nah, but if you one band, one sound married, or you in that type of situation, and you ask your husband what you think about it, you don't think he got, after you invited me to it, you don't think he got that type of right?
Gently want me to get a vasectomy, but she can't make me do shit with my body. I don't give a fuck if she's my wife.
That's true. That's true. Okay, I give you that. I give you that. That's true.
But across the board. So if she can't tell me to do my body, she can ask. But that don't mean I'm gonna be a. So that's about it.
Dara, if you want another baby, and she say I don't want another baby, and you like, okay, well we'll talk about it, and then the next day she come home and she done got her tubes tied. How would that make you feel?
Yeah, thank you, Sneak. Because for this nigga Demon, big ass is not gonna be anything questionable.
I'm trying to tell you, I'm about to say we already got 9 kids together. So if I'm like, I want another baby, which I really wouldn't mind, but if she was like, well, I got my tubes tied, nigga, I'm gonna be like, well, I guess I'm about to be hitting that motherfucker. You ain't getting pregnant. I'm gonna always make the best out of every situation. That's what I do.
So let's look at this going back to we all are 21. We all are free and clean. We all coming into the dating world with no children. Shanika wants some kids. I don't want no kids. Daryl wants some kids. His wife don't want no. Drip wants some kids. LA Project don't. But we all are in relationships, respectively, right? And if I want kids, Shanika doesn't, but we married, should we divorce or should we stick it out? And then me, who wants a child, or the other people who want a child, now they have to just give that, I guess, that life up vision of being a father or mother because of the other person don't want it. See, we are all, once you have
kids already, that'd be fucked up.
Okay, well, yeah, make it a far extreme.
Make it that's how you gotta look at it. Yeah, you gotta make it like it's brand new to everybody.
Now, in that situation, if we didn't have kids and then I said I want a son, then she get her toes tied, I'm just gonna get another woman pregnant. That's on her. You made a choice, and we're gonna keep going.
For sure.
I don't know. I feel like in this situation,
Go ahead, Shanique.
Oh, I thought I was interrupting you. I'm sorry.
No, go ahead.
Oh, okay. So, I feel like for me, it's bigger than the BBL, and for me, it's the trust that be affected. Because if we have a serious conversation about something,
yes,
I tell you, I want kids, and you say my body, my choice, and you go and get that vasectomy, even though it can be reversed, right? It's going to make me feel like if we have a different situation that's equally important, I can't trust any conversation that we have, because if we have a conversation and we don't see eye to eye, or maybe even we do, I know that if you change your mind, you're going to go and do what the fuck you want to do, and you're not going to take my feelings into consideration. And that's going to make me feel like, I don't know if that will be like that's something we're going to have to go to therapy or something. Like, I can't just let that slide. Like, I'm not saying it's definitively going to destroy the marriage or end it, but it's definitely going to have a very significant impact for me. Because I've communicated to you, like, babe, I really don't feel comfortable. Surgery scares me, blah, 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 blah. Like, I'm sitting here, and then, you just go and do whatever you want. We supposed to be a team.
And see, that's what I'm saying. Everybody's saying it's her body, but if we one band, one sound, because we married, that's our bond, right? Like, that's like, I don't know.
Yeah,
that directly affects me, because if something happens to you, now it's just me.
What up, Petty?
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying. Like, you willing to go take this dumbass chance to get deleted on accident because somebody didn't do something right, or
he got to raise them kids by themselves, and the kids got to suffer because now their mama not here for vanity, not even because it was medically necessary. Not saying that she can't do it. I'm just saying, like, when you're taking a risk that can affect me, I think that you should at least take my feelings into consideration, and we should mutually agree upon something before you go out and do it.
Correct. And I say that, Shanika, that's why I don't know. You should have been born a boy sometime. But anyway,
crazy.
No,
I agree.
No, what I'm saying is she looks at it from an analytical point of view, right? It should be a team. Why even go get married to someone, or the fact that you even in a relationship like that? Why even listen? It costs at least $20,000 to have a butt lift, and most of these sisters, most of the sisters are getting a BBL and sleeping with the same dusty ass niggas. Yeah, make it make sense. Now you get in your late 20s and 30s. Now you spending money that you'll probably never make up in your lifetime. Never. Ain't no kids going on no Disney trips. Ain't no kids going on no ventures. They stand in the same. And then if you doing it and you living in an apartment, you really broke, because that's a down payment plus some new furniture and a brand new 2024 built house. But some people who have that logic, and if you're a person that don't think like that and move like that and walk like that and talk like that, stay away from them fools. Let them crash out. And when they come begging, you ain't never got no money when they come begging. But
okay.
I'm not even going to slander BBL or in any kind of way, right? Because if that's what you want to do, then by all means do it. Because at the end of the day, you got to be happy in your skin. And whatever.
If we married and you been happy, then why in the hell you trying to be?
I mean, it's just gross anyway.
What up, Lord? That's to the building.
Just spend
Things change. You
$2,000
got
in workout.
have
Spend
children.
$2,000 in workout. Spend $2,000 because when y'all work out, y'all sweat all that toxin out of your body. Y'all, it's a different life that you'll live. Let your hair grow natural and shit. You smell. I mean, it's just the whole thing that come with that. And sisters, they don't do it.
But I don't listen. I have a friend personally. After she had, like, she had her stomach, it wouldn't. She had to get it. That was the only way she was going to be able to look the way she looked before she got it.
Can I ask a question? When
Hold
she's
on,
done?
wait. Let her finish and then LA Project. You got it, then Chanel. Go ahead.
It's not always with the BBLs, because I was just talking about the BBLs by itself. When you single, married, whatever, blah, blah, blah. I just wanted to make sure that people understood. I'm not trying to shame nobody that got a BBL. Be like, you shouldn't get one or whatever. Because women's body changes. We talked about this with Jimmy the other day on stream. Like, our bodies change. And sometimes, you know what I'm saying? Some women want to make those changes and they're free to do that. Go ahead.
No, hold on. Go ahead, LA.
Yeah, I agree with that because, you know, to a certain degree, we have to keep in mind the conversations that we have on these panels. You know, how we keep emphasizing the emphasizing of the younger woman, the more fit woman, you know, and that's not always possible for every woman who gives you the privilege of being a father 1, 2, 3, 4 times over. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't work for women like that all the time. And if she needs to feel good about herself, I'm not going to say that. I mean, I do understand the risks of surgery, but like, to be honest, that has become more of a concern recently. People haven't really been concerned with the complications of, you know, of cosmetic surgery really before, like, you know, the 2000s, or no, I would say 2020, 2015 maybe. You know what I'm saying? But before then, I mean, if it makes them feel better about themselves, if it helps to keep the relationship spicy, if that's the only way that they can keep the weight off, like, I don't know, man. Like, if they're high risk, I definitely don't, you know, I don't recommend that they get it done. You know what I'm saying? But I don't see what the problem is otherwise. I don't. Because, again, like you guys reference the vasectomies and things like that. A lot of men are very sensitive about that. When it's a simple medical procedure that still allows you to perform like usual.
I mean, I'm not. If I'm married and
I'm just saying in general.
And we need to stop.
I'm just saying in general.
But okay. I don't
so like if you know, we can't make that call in terms of men having vasectomies and things like that, as long as it's not high risk for the woman to have the surgery, I don't really see what the problem is.
No, it's not about the surgery though. Like, it's about you going against the code of us as a married couple, and we not deciding on the same thing. That's just like you telling me I can't go get this goddamn truck I want because you just saying I can't get the truck. You ain't really giving no context, and I come home with the truck. You're gonna be mad in the motherfucker.
So are you saying that men in general still don't come home with the truck that they want?
Sometimes they don't because they women telling them that they can't afford it. I mean, it's really what it be at the same time because women have better, you know.
In general,
I'm gonna listen really on the cool.
No, I'm asking in general, not the some who don't.
No, I'm just saying it's not really about the BBL surgery and the caution of it.
The majority of men don't.
I know it's not. So what is it really about?
About you lying to me, and I'm telling you I didn't want that for you, and we didn't agree on it.
Okay, hold on.
If we're married.
Hold on, because it didn't sound like she lied to him.
No,
it didn't sound like she lied. She disagreed.
She was deceitful. He was gone.
They disagreed on something, but she didn't lie to him.
Yeah, she was. But a sneaky thief is the worst kind.
Okay, so lie was the wrong word. Okay, you're right.
But again, it goes back to the truck, Coach Ferg. Like, generally speaking, are men not still going to go get that truck that they want, regardless of what their wife has?
They not.
No.
What?
A husband won't, not thinking about the family. He go get the vehicle that the family needs. If the family needs, and I'm speaking from solid relationship. I'm talking about from sneaking.
But I'm speaking generally.
So in general, majority of men who are in relationships that think about the family unit won't go out and get that attractive girl's truck. He gonna get that truck that the family can ride in. He's not gonna go spend $20,000 on a gold chain. He'll settle for the $3,000 chain, and he'll bring that money. And it's just unfortunate. There's no way. I don't give a damn if you making that money. If you have children and you have to be making at least $800,000, where you spend $20,000 on something that'll never get old. As much as when your legs start breaking down, your booty gonna be brand new, and it put more stress and strain on your body. When you young is the most active time. Just be active. When you get 45 and older, guess what? We all go pick up 25 extra pounds. Stay away from all that wine and sugar. Those are bad products.
And I agree, Coach Ferg, but you also, like I said, you listen to these panels. And that's not what's emphasized. What's emphasized is, oh, well, in general, older men like to choose or deal with younger women because of their fertility and their youth and all this other stuff. So it's like, I'm just trying to keep this I'm not agreeing or disagreeing. I'm just putting all this stuff into context because we can say all these things and it sounds great, right? But we listen to the same conversations.
Yeah, but listen. Okay, I use Michael Jordan.
Well, your ears are exposed to them.
I use Michael Jordan as an example. He's an older guy, right? Well, he's in his 50s. I'm gonna say,
I got you, Lord. It is you next, Lord. You got you. I got you, Lord.
What's
yeah, you right. Hold on, first.
I'm gonna shut up and let Denzel.
Hold on. Let me just put it in because they right. Let me let Chanel go, and then Lord, Eddie, yes, you got it. Go ahead, Chanel.
So I agree with the lady. I'm sorry, I can't say her name right now. It's on my phone, but I agree with her.
LA.
Oh, Miss LA. I agree with her wholeheartedly. But I also do, to some degree, agree with what the men are saying, only because I'm married, right? And it's like, you shouldn't just be going out spending money, especially large sums of money, without, speaking to your spouse. At least give them that much respect, because you probably want them to respect you enough to not go spend large sums of money on things that they don't find important or need or whatever the case may be. But my thing is this: whatever people do to make themselves feel better, if it's getting you some surgery, buying your ass a car, dressing nice, whatever it is that you choose to do, as long as you have the money to do it, I don't understand why anybody cares, or has any type of input. That's my thing. And then also too, last thing, I just want to say this. Coach Burke, stop talking about most men are going to make choices, decisions for the family. I mean, you stop.
I know, that's what I'm just saying.
You don't know most men, so I don't even know why you would even say that. And no, most men are not going out and saying, let me get a minivan for the family. They not. She right. They going to go get the truck. She absolutely right.
The Tahoe could be for the family
want something
too, though.
that's going to look good. You know what I'm saying?
Wait.
At least one of the cars.
All the kids ain't getting in the truck. The wife ain't pulling up.
At least one of the cars is going to be a little flashy.
Hold on. So, Lord Adias, I'm going to let you jump in there, and then I'm going to say something. Go ahead, Lord Adias. You got it.
Right. All right. Well, from my perspective, I don't like any augmentations anyway. I don't want you to get any surgeries. I really don't like tattoos like that. I'm okay with beautification, but everything else, to me, you're just mutilating yourself in the name of some type of weird ego thing, right? Especially when it comes to BBLs. Men don't really like BBLs like that. That's a woman thing. Y'all do that to impress each other, not us. Right? We're not into that type of stuff. So whenever y'all talk about BBLs and just something to make you feel good, why does it make you feel good? I enjoy.
No, men like a certain body shape.
But you'll be put this way: the BBL ain't gonna help that body shape. If anything, gonna make it work. Gonna make it really got a damn beehive on the back of your ass.
But don't BBLs in general have a certain shape or a certain, I guess, target range? It seems textbook, regardless of the person's height, stature, whatever.
No, it just brings up the junkie.
No, it seems like they do. It seems like they do it the same way on every woman.
Ferg, I got the best answer for you. I don't care. I don't like it. Don't do it. Is it just that simple?
Right.
Okay. So it's just best to especially for people to be with somebody who is comfortable in their own skin and who wouldn't do that.
Of course.
Yeah. Go ahead. Find a man like a BBL. Go ahead. Go ahead,
No,
sister.
I'm saying it's better to find a woman who is against BBLs and cosmetic surgery than. That's all
How
I'm
about
saying.
it be better for y'all just to listen, just up front? I mean, if the only big discussion we got is a
To
BBL,
listen. Excuse me. I'm sorry. Where
no,
did
no,
that come from, sir?
I'm just. My apologies. It wasn't directed at you, LA. You know I love you, sister.
But you were responding right after me. So how can I not take that as a response to me?
Let
Well,
me go on mute.
we
No,
not
it's
gonna do
okay. We
that.
can have a conversation. I'm really
No, no,
not
no, 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 no,
on
no.
that time.
Hold on. I got you. Hold on. Let me get it. Let's not be disrespectful. Let's just keep it a buck. Lord 80 is. You can give your comment and statement if you would like to, sir. It's not a problem. And then LA can rebuttal. But I mean, I think it's more of just like we would expect our spouses to respect our decisions on both sides. I think men and women. I think men should listen to the women, women should listen to the men on something serious like that where it could cost you your life. It's not about the money. It's definitely not with me because insurance to cover that shit for free. You pay your insurance through your goddamn job, you can get that shit. That's a fact. I've known several people get whole mommy makeovers through their fucking job. So it's not about the money. It's more of the disobeying, the disrespect, and I can't trust you. Because if I can't trust you while I'm gone on the road, because that's where he was. He would drive trucks on the road, and he came back to a BBL. It wasn't like they just talked about it and she went. No, he told her he didn't want her to get it. They talked about it for like 6 months, and she waited for him to leave and went and got it. So he came back to that shit. So yeah, I would definitely be upset. You definitely just tainted the relationship. I'm gonna be upset for a while, and I mean, I don't like to because the same go for me. Like I say, if we shopping for a vehicle and I see this clean ass regular truck and it's glistening, they got wheels and all kind of shit, and I know we need something for the fam, I'm going to get the family oriented truck like the Tahoe, like an Escalade, something like that. Like I'm not gonna go and be selfish and get something just for me. Nah, that ain't how I move. Especially if we got babies that can fit in that motherfucker, or we having issues with putting car seats in the car. That's for sure. So that's not how I would move. And me compared to a panel talk, that ain't how I'm rolling. I ain't never been like that. I ain't never believed none of these niggas on here, none of that shit. So that's just me. But at the end of the day, I definitely wouldn't do that. And I think we should have a deeper conversation, probably in person, because y'all was over the phone when you went and got it. Like, what if I would have came home and you ain't make it? I got to come home and goddamn me set up a funeral. Because we can't act like people not dying on the table.
I mean, yeah, we know that more, like I said, more in the current cases and stuff like that. That's why I was like, it was important for me in the beginning to kind of like find out what was the real problem, and it kind of came down to you're breaking our bond.
Yeah,
you're going against
I would definitely think you're breaking our bond. Yeah,
but so initially it wasn't really about health.
I never said money. No, health is definitely the main factor too. The bond is our marriage.
Yeah.
Like we've been married.
I'm just listening. That's all.
You know what I'm saying? Like we've been married, so we got a bond. But if you go jeopardize your health for a fucking ass,
that's just stubborn, childish rebellion right there.
That's it ain't working for me.
Well, again, at the end of the day, I'm glad that they were able to work it out and they are still together. So obviously, he doesn't have a problem with the BBL.
Oh no, he upset and like he talk about it every chance he get. I ain't gonna lie, she deal with that shit because she
still
be
hits
an ass on him. But I mean, it is what it is. Like they've been together 20-some years, so I think you get past some, that little level of just childishness, probably. I'm guessing, but he definitely was pissed the fuck off, and she ended up coming out and saying, she was super sorry because because she seen how that boy was
okay. So there was an apology. Okay. Yeah, that's because I was gonna say, like, I'm not agreeing from what she's saying, like what she like, yeah, girl, like you should have did, like, no, like I'm not saying that, but like what's done is done. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not saying that I agree with her decision because I'm not married, but I don't feel like a decision like that should be made singularly. Like we should just let me know how you feel about it, what your concerns are, if they outweigh the reasons that I want to do it, then I ain't gonna do it. You know what I'm saying? Like, period.
But again,
right?
What if they don't? If you don't feel like,
right.
Can I ask a question, ladies?
I mean, then I guess that's when you have to evaluate how much you. I mean, how committed are you? How conditional is your love?
So you would divorce your husband?
Shit.
No, I'm not saying that. She asked. I was asked, or the question was, well, what if they don't do what you tell them to do? And that's why I said you have to reevaluate your commitment.
Hold on. Okay, so let me let Lordy ask a question real quick. LA, go ahead.
So, okay, you go out and get the BBL without, without my, didn't even ask me, you went and got the BBL, right? And now I got to live with it. So if I go out and knock up another chick and say, baby, I got somebody pregnant, would you be willing to deal with that?
Shout out Stan too for the cash up.
I mean, that's me personally, no. But that would be my decision to leave. And that's why I said, well, I'm glad that they worked it out. And they still together, you know what I'm saying? Like, regardless of whatever they disregarded, or disagreed on. Like, obviously, they were able to work through it. So it's like to say that definitively people should not tolerate X, Y, Z. There's a whole, we talk about nuances all the time, and you don't know people's individual relationships, how they showed up for each other, and what they've done for each other in the past that might, you know what I'm saying, for them. Be like, hey, this is nothing compared to the rest of the stuff that we've been through. So that might be your case, Lord ADS, and I understand. And I'm not advocating for it. I'm just like, I am not in a position to tell anybody what they should and should not be doing.
Well, can I ask a follow-up question to that? I know it's a lot of questions, but I'll ask this one. Why even test the relationship on that level to see what happens?
Is that what you say, or what you think her motivation was? Let me get an operation to test the relationship?
Obviously, yeah, because she knew her husband didn't want the BBL, but she still did it, which is a body augmentation.
Okay, so then it's not for vanity or ego, so it's just to test him, correct?
Well, I wouldn't say just a test.
Hold on, no. Oh, I'm sorry, Drip.
Well, go ahead.
I'm following ADS's line of logic here, because it keeps moving.
Well, go ahead, Lord ADS, go ahead.
It keeps moving.
Is usually part of it, right? Telling a woman that she can't do something and she gets super liberated on you and says, I can do whatever I want to, and I'm going to do whatever I please when I please. That is part of the whole pendulum of how kind of people behave in those situations, right? It's very childish and immature, but the people still do it the same just to prove a point that you don't control me, right? So when we use that though, but I mean, because you got basketball buns. Baby, that's gross. Can I ask something, please? When did we stop focusing?
I'm sorry. I'm not a woman who even needs a BBL, but this is still how I feel. But continue.
What happened to the days where I could focus on how beautiful your face was versus how big your ass is?
Well, when's the day that you guys are going to be like, you will be content with seeing me age gracefully without swapping me out for the newest model?
No, but
hold on.
Who does that?
Hold on. I'll be listening. So I'm just asking in general, what would stop a man from watching his wife, a person that he chose, from aging gracefully to saying, you know what, well, there's nothing wrong with a 15-year age gap. And hey, I guess, but you're not going to see her age. She's going to watch you age. So that's why I'm saying what I'm saying.
Huh?
That's that YouTube. I don't know about that. Go ahead, y'all.
Let me go after post.
No, some of y'all just talk too much. Not you.
You sent a husband. You sent a husband, right? I'm trying to.
I was talking more referring to Lord because he's taking things very like. No, it's only because he's taking more of a general stance on it, but. I know how he feels about a lot of stuff, so I'm just surprised that he's taking such a moral stance today.
Well, I would say this, LA, at this point. To me, you know what means more to me than actually how you look? Is that you've been with me 20 years, baby. You've been with me through the thick, the thin, all that good shit. To me, that's worth more than any type of beauty standard, right?
That's the fact right there, for sure.
Yeah.
Because as you age, you're going to gain a little weight. That's what happens.
Yeah.
Most people are LA Project, and I'll say this, listen, I'll say this about a brother. You 35 and under, you ain't getting no ass all that time every other day. You should be in the best shape of your life. Every time you walk up on, you got your deltoids and your pecs showing. Get in good shape. There's no reason brothers should be overweight unless you got some health issues. I'm not concerned and talking about the people who have medical issues on men or women. That is exempt from this conversation. What I'm saying if you're an able-minded body, man, be in the best shape of your life. Just be in the best shape. You ain't got to be that good looking, but if you got that body, they gonna give up the yams and you're gonna be slapping that BBL. But for the sisters, this is for the sisters. Because see, sometimes I don't make no sense, but some sense to the ones who got some sense. For the sisters, right? For the sisters, right? Your greatest asset in your youth is your natural self. You think better, you move better, you make better life decisions. When they all start falling into that feminist ideology and gotta go into this, I don't know what they call it when y'all just sort of change everything. Sisters didn't even start wearing makeup until 2015. Y'all had the best skin on the planet. Now they look crazy because the makeup don't even blend into your skin. It sits on top. That's how good that melanin is.
Drip, can I borrow a wrench? Drip, can I borrow a wrench?
I don't think the ladies on the panel really wear makeup for real.
Wait. Stan was supposed to go, and then Lord ADS.
He can go, Lord ADS. Drip.
Go ahead.
Drip, I see you over there laughing. I'm laughing too. Now I get the laughing part.
I'm laughing at Ferg ass because he crazy as hell. Talking about 2015 people start wearing makeup and shit. Man, them motherfuckers wear that shit.
Man, not like the cake they be wearing. This cake on.
They've been wearing that since Fashion Fair back in the 90s.
Then y'all face can't breathe. Y'all
trying to compete to make sure that they husbands don't stray.
Come on,
Fashion Fair.
Let me let my boy Lord ask.
Lord got it. I'll go after Lord.
Lord, it is.
Well, what I want to do is borrow a wrench so I can block some dude's ass. He in here talking about LA, his wifey.
Man, anybody worry about something.
LA, my girl, nigga. You better stop that bullshit.
What? No, hold up. First of all, like I said, I got a list, and I don't think that you're ready for that.
Oh shit. That's funny.
I appreciate the support, though, man.
Boy, got hush mouth.
No, because I heard Lord ADS say the other day that he likes toxic women.
Oh,
he likes that crazy shit. That's why I'm just like, I don't even understand why you having this conversation. You're making a lot of sense. Don't get me wrong, but it's not consistent with what you said in the past.
Well,
Lord, let me find out you flip flopping.
Yeah, he liked them toxic chicks.
Let me go ahead and defend myself. Let me go ahead.
Drip.
Let me defend myself.
Go ahead, Lord. Go ahead.
Hey, hold up, Drip. Take me out of the middle of both of these two right here. Get me out of the middle, man. Move me around, man. Get me out of the middle. I don't want to be a part of that at all.
That's why I'm like, like I didn't mean to sound like abstract, but like I just be listening and I hear what certain people say, and I'm just like, this don't match up today, Ferg.
Oh Lord, yes, you got it, sir.
You're good. I'm talking about others.
You got it, Lord.
So I can understand why you was confused.
Hold on. Let's let Lord ADS defend his comedian. Lord ADS, you got it.
See, this what got me in trouble last time. Go ahead.
Yeah, he like that shit though.
Shit, who don't? Go ahead, Lord ADS.
She ain't lying. I mean, I do like some level of toxicity. I like boy. I need someone to take my mind off of life for a minute. And she the one who do it, right? And sometimes it's just with the bullshit. Sometimes, you know, saying that be the best thing. Just something else besides whatever else is going on sometimes work for me, right? So, you know, I get credence for that. Mm-hmm. But even the smartest of all women, the best of all women still got a little crazy in them. All y'all do, just somebody got to bring it out, you know? So me picking at you in the morning, talking about you got boogers in your nose, you know, or you know, saying calling out your farts, you know, saying, I know that make women mad as hell when you start talking about, oh my God, who the hell was that? You, baby, cut up in here like that? Was that you? Women hate that shit, but I like to do that. I like to pick. So you know, if she's just a little bit full of drama, a little toxicity, I'm with it because I'm that way too.
Well, when you just call that down to earth,
Chanel, I don't know what you're talking about. Yeah, whatever.
All right, so just when we get into these other topics and you just be like women in general, I'm just okay. Can I ask another question just really quick because I've been curious. ADS, what is your age range for your dating pool right now?
Don't do it. LA, don't do it. Don't do it.
No, I'm just curious because like
Where you going? I see where you going.
I'm
Don't
in
do
my
it.
40s. I ain't got no
Almost said
problems,
now he
and I'm
running from the question.
sometimes it just gets. I'm surprised at the things that I hear. So I'm just wondering, what age of women are you dealing with?
Oh, baby. I mean, my last girlfriend was 22 when I met her. She's 26 now. We just broke
Claude,
it off.
have mercy.
Oh, shit.
Okay, I already know. Okay, never mind.
Oh, hold on, Lord ADS brother. You said she was 22 when you met her, right?
Yeah.
And now she's 26, so that was 4 years ago, right?
No. We just broke it off in December. We did about 3.5
No.
years.
Okay. So what? So now I'm curious, man, because you sound like you could be my age, maybe a year or two younger or older. So what was the age gap?
Man, we talking about shit. When we first met, I was 40-ish. She was 21, about 19.
Wow. See,
Get out of Trey's damn way, man. You old ass.
I'm trying to tell y'all be messing it up for the young boys. That's why I don't have nothing to choose from. Because the old heads keep on
How
swooping
dare
down.
you speak to another man's dominion and what he can do and what he can't do?
There goes that patriarchy.
I'm mad. I'm going to do what men do.
No, take care of your business.
And this is
hey, Drip.
Shit, you need to be a little bit more exposed.
I love the young man. Listen, man, we was young.
Dominion.
They marry younger women too.
Yeah, I got you. I know, I got you.
I tell you, Drip.
Damn shame.
You got the truth, Sarah. You got the couch. Oprah retired. You got the couch now.
I wonder why people. I was about to say, right? I was about to say, you wonder why people in that age group think that R. Kelly is innocent. That's all I can say.
Hey, Drip. I got a quick question for you, man. I need you to help me find one. So when y'all was talking about when you made decisions, right? When I got married, I had my Ford Pro, and then we got married. Cool. I was rocking out, right? But then when we started having children, she said that's not a family man's car. I was like, uh-oh. I was like, all right. So I made some adjustments, right? So it's just like, man, working with your spouse and all that, right? And at one time we had 2 Ford Expeditions and all this other stuff, man, because it was the family, right? But man, help me find me a Ford Pro, man, and you do that for me. My next birthday, man, I appreciate you. Man, but you make concessions in your family, man. You got to look out what's best. And for some people to say that I'm with you, Drip. I don't say most men, right? Only thing I can speak from my perspective, although I've been with thousands of people that y'all threw in the trash, right? And I can relate to that. But, maybe the people you deal with don't do the right thing by their family. Because you got to make decisions. So I'm with LA that you got to sit down and have the conversation. And man, there's nothing wrong with having the conversation. If you're going to sit up here and make a major purchase, man, ain't no way that I'm going to go out there, man. I put my children, they was in private school at the time, right? And I use me as the example, right? And I was like, man, I like this car over here. Man, I said, no, let me do this, right? Because it's for the good of the group, right? Me and my family, right? Family first, family always. But for the paint a picture that men don't do certain things or women don't do certain things, nah, man, you do what's in the best interest of your family, man. Help me find that Ford Pro, Drip, because I missed that joker, man. Boy, that joker was good, bro. I'm like, God dang. Forget a Corvette, forget all that, because I used to bust their butt. But at the end of the day, man, I just want to say a good afternoon to everybody, man. Thank y'all all for the well wishes and the military stuff yesterday and even today. I appreciate y'all, man. Y'all go ahead and rock out. Hey, good to see you, Coach Ferg. I hope your vacation went well.
Snake.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, there you go. Yeah.
I didn't try nothing.
Oh, I hear you loud and clear now. Go ahead. I don't know what's going on. I hear you loud and clear. You got something to say?
I did, but I don't know.
Y'all gotta chill out. Just shit, bro. If you got
We
something
can
to say,
hear you.
say it. It's crazy.
I was just making sure my mic was working because I was talking, so that's why I was like, maybe nobody can hear me, so that's why I was just asking.
Well, if you got 3 grown ass niggas that's loud and your shit was kind of well, I don't know.
I wasn't talking too loud because I don't want to get aggressive or loud or nothing like that.
Tell them niggas to shut their ass up, shit, when you trying to say something. Man,
In my bad, Shanika. My bad.
Exactly, because we couldn't even hear you, Shanika.
That's what I'm saying.
Sweetheart. We couldn't even hear you, sweetheart.
Hey, Shanika, you want to get my dirt bike on that ass?
Be quiet so she can talk.
Say, old man got worms. I'm through. I can't fucking deal with shit.
Yeah, like I want to try to get this. That's all.
Ah, shit. Go ahead, Shanika. Pop your shit, little baby. Go ahead. You got it.
No, but fuck. Going back to what we were originally talking about, because that was where my comment was still kind of linked into. Again, I feel like it's not so much for me what you're doing, but the reasoning behind it. And I'm just curious as to with your friend, if his wife feels like it was genuinely worth it. Because I know she's personal individual satisfaction on a somewhat shallow level because she's the only one benefiting from it. But I'm just curious because you said that he talked about that shit all the fucking time. It's still clearly bothering him to the point where he can't let that shit go. And I feel like that would annoy the hell out of me. Like, I don't want to live the rest of my life hearing about this shit that I did. Like, I don't know. And so I'm just curious, like, if she really, like, did the good outweigh the bad for her? Like, did the damage or the effect that it had on the relationship, if it was worth it? Because, again, for me, it's not about anything other than the respect at the end of the day. And if you don't respect me, like, I'm going to have a problem.
Meaning for the BBL, right? Or
if we have a conversation together and we talk about something, and if you still, whether you my child, if I tell my child not to do something, they go out and do it, I'm gonna feel disrespected. So Shanika,
let me ask you this one thing, and I don't mean to cut you off because Art just told me that I cut you off the first time. My bad. So, do you think? Okay, so are you saying that your husband can make that decision for you? Or just say, well, you know what? Let's not go so far extreme. If y'all talking about this, right, and he tell you he don't want you to have it for specific reasons, I don't know the reason, but his reasons make sense though. You know what I'm saying? And you know it's just for aesthetic on the cool because he been beating you down this long and he still beat you down. So you know what I'm saying? Like y'all don't have a problem in this area, but he telling you, I don't want you to go get this, baby. This can like hinder your health. Woo. I just don't think you should go get this at 40, 50 years old. Like, are you going to respect that man's decision or are you going to go do what you want to do?
Before I answer that, I want to give a shout out to the gorgeous Robin M. Came a member. Because she know what it is. Make sure y'all hit that like button if you're watching right now, if you're enjoying the content. Go ahead and drop a comment. Engage with us. We don't bite.
I do. I fucking do.
A little bit. But make sure y'all hit the subscribe button. It's free. All is free. You know what I'm saying? Ain't even tap your wallet yet. So, but I'm telling you, you want to copy your membership for sure. As far as to answer your question, Drip,
I mean, you got to reciprocate what you just said. You got to.
Let me go after Shanika.
You said you would be pissed off. You got to get the same energy.
Wait, I got to get the same energy?
Yeah, because you said you would be mad. You would think that the trust and all that, you wouldn't trust them no more or, that type of shit. So for you, I'm thinking you finna tell me the same thing. So that's what I'm saying. Like, you would have to feel the same way, right?
Oh, yeah. I'm sorry. For a second, I thought I misunderstood what you asked. Ask that one more time, but maybe I'm wrong. But I feel like, yeah, because if we're in a relationship it ain't no me no more. But that's just my opinion. I feel like at that point it's no longer good. And so when there's an important decision, especially if it's something that affects my health, not saying that that's the primary reason, but there's a lot of, it's serious. This is a serious decision. The surgery for me again is serious. So I don't take that lightly.
So
we have a conversation about it. But if you got a serious problem with it, then I'm not gonna do it.
I don't believe that shit for some odd reason, but okay. I got you.
I've never gone behind nobody better than
I didn't say that you've done anything. Let's bring it back, ma'am. I'm just saying you didn't give that. I don't know. It just seemed like you were a little bit more upset when it was the other way around. But now you like, yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Same thing, but just backwards.
All right.
Okay. If I'm the one that wanted the BBL and he like, nah, we gonna have a conversation about it. And if at the end of the day he's still like, nah, I still don't feel comfortable with that, I'm gonna respect that.
Okay. That's cool.
And I'm not gonna do it because I know if I just go do it behind his back, that's gonna be a problem.
That's what I'm saying right there. Like, so is it more of like,
because now the surgery is done, I can't solve it. You just have to get over it.
That's bullshit. You gonna take your motherfucking ass back in the hospital to get that shit took out. That's what happened.
I know the way that I said it sounded harsh, but I'm saying essentially that's what your friend did. He got the fuck over it because he didn't leave.
I mean, who knows that they got over it though? But he ain't leave. But you know what I'm saying? Like he still may feel some type of way as far as like the trust. Like, cause that's more of like a trust issue too. Really cool. I mean, just being honest. Like, I think it's more trust. I think that if you make a decision like that to go get some bullshit, well, I ain't gonna even call it bullshit, but that aesthetic to your body, and we at a certain age, what is it for? Like, you're gonna have to give me a super good reason to like really like believe that shit. Now, I'm not saying it's not your body, but if we one band, one sound married, I would say it's our body. Just like how if we keep having babies and you want me to go get my shit snipped, I would, you know what I'm saying? Like, I would understand, like, okay, well, we all having a bunch of babies. This shit get expensive. Goddamn, yeah, like, because they can be reversed. So I wouldn't give a big hoorah about no shit like that. I would definitely respect that because clearly you don't want no more, right? Or no? You down there?
Yeah, I'm here. I responded.
Oh, I ain't eat my bad. So look, Robin them said no. She would still go get it.
I mean, that's cool.
No, I'm just saying, like, why would they go against the bond though?
I'm saying the headache would be worth it. It's just no one, you know what I'm saying, how shit gonna be afterwards. Like, that to me ain't worth it.
Hey,
okay.
Drip.
I got you.
Hey, Drip.
It's all about control, and it's really all about power. And at the end of the day, right, it's more so of the mindset. It's more so of the mindset is you not gonna be like, you can't control me, you can't control my body, and you gonna accept me the way the fuck I am type shit. You know what I mean? That's the type mindset that is. You know.
Yeah, but it don't even be like. Oh, go ahead, Church.
That old, you feel what I'm saying? Come as you are, you feel what I'm saying? Church mindset type shit.
I don't know.
Hey, Drip.
Whatever, I pull out these drawers.
Hey, Drip. Hey, Drip.
No.
Hey, Drip. Let's circle back around what
gonna have to
Shanika
start.
said earlier. Said earlier. She said, well, you know, she got to make a decision because you keep bringing it up. And he ain't over it. It's quality of life. Man, women complain. You know, when you're in a relationship, right? I ain't talking about no long-term relationship, plain pimping and whatever, right? But Drip, I love the way you keep putting it back in a marriage, right? But watch this. Shanika said, well, I think I want him to keep bringing it up. You know how many guys quit jobs? You know, you was making good money over there with Larry, and you was making this amount, and then she keep bringing it up. You know, you could have been much further. Man, that's what a relationship is. And I'm like, wow, because he bringing it up. He's, you know, every now and again. But if a woman brings it up every now and again, the guy just rocks out. But now Shanika said, well, she got to make a decision because she don't want to hear that shit no more. Come on, man. It's the difference in a marriage and then somebody playing house.
I thought that was called nagging.
Yeah, yeah, and yeah, exactly. And
And y'all
when
don't let
nagging
nagging
happens,
slide.
yeah, oh, you out your mind,
Maybe some of
man.
it.
Now, Stan, she's right.
Yeah,
I like a little
you,
nagging. I like some nagging. I like
yeah.
Nah,
We take
nagging
nagging
you
for
feel like
years.
like
We take nagging for years, Drip.
I like nagging too a little bit.
But just,
You know,
that's just bringing stuff, keep bringing stuff back up in general. That's,
hey,
I think a man or a woman
hey,
can do that.
Or
hey. Well,
you like getting backhanded? Because I feel like I want to backhand you.
God damn.
What happened?
Damn sure don't like no
No,
God
thank
damn.
you.
Yes,
What?
please don't say that.
hey,
No,
Shanika,
thank
what
but
you
you.
no,
say, Shanika?
but I'm. Go ahead,
Oh,
Shanika. Go
shit.
ahead, Shanika.
you,
Go
my
ahead.
girl, and you're doing what I ask you to do, and you don't go get that BBL like I asked you to. I'll give you a slap. There you go.
Hey,
Real?
Oh, hell no.
What the hell we talking about?
What y'all
Slap?
say?
Y'all niggas
Bitty,
not
bitty,
abusive? What
bye,
the hell?
That's
bye.
yeah, she
hey,
abusive. She want to
What
slap the
the hell
Hey,
nigga.
bye,
BBL
bye,
stank.
nigga.
What you
hey,
talking
Yeah,
about?
they stink, don't they,
They
man?
smell like
hey,
ass. You know what I'm talking
Uh,
about? They
hey,
smell like corn chips, booty juice, and goddamn
hey.
trash truck.
I mean,
What?
as a black man, we are used to y'all abusing us. Okay,
oh,
so
Yeah, we
you
used to.
slapping me ain't
That
nothing new.
I wouldn't call it abuse,
I
man.
guess
That
there's no
ain't
hope for
abuse.
me.
It's
Okay,
more
let me say
mental
to
abuse
myself.
than anything. It ain't physical. It's more mental, emotional. Why you think y'all a lot of young
Hell,
dudes coming out here all diswired? They all could discombobulated. They don't know which way is left or right.
they
They
get that
still
from
acting like kids at 30 something. Why you?
Sir,
mm,
no sir,
Mm.
no sir.
But we
Black women
just
like
heard a
to.
man say that pretty
Dirty.
much the effective way of getting his point across is to give her a slap. Like, what?
What? I ain't giving nobody no
Oh
slaps.
no!
no, he said take a
Want to
slap.
that
get
was
slapped?
Shanika. Shanika said she wants
Yeah,
to
I
get
want to
slapped.
slap him.
yeah, LA. Stop trying to make me have to be the bad
Yeah, I
person.
hear it. No, I'm on your ass,
She
nigga.
ain't even listening.
She was
She just
on
like, what
you,
he say?
LA. It wasn't him that said that, LA.
Damn. Hey,
That was
ooh,
Shanika.
it be go to where you be going to the other channels, Lord ADS, and hear you talking some other kind of rhetoric that
Hey,
you
I
women
mean,
pride.
there's nothing wrong with that, though. I mean, just being honest. Women say they want honesty. Let's just be honest, right?
Nah, that's real.
I like a
man.
certain
I
amount
mean,
of.
that's cool.
I like a certain
But
amount of it. I mean, there's a healthy amount of fuckery that can be done. You know what I'm
I,
saying? That's
I
healthy.
feel that. I feel that.
for
Yeah.
some
So,
women, like some people have to go to the military to get structure. Some people do not. Like I get it. It's situational.
Hey,
Wow.
Drip. Hey, Drip. This is what's crazy. Coach Ferg, I
What?
mean, please co-sign on this with me.
I
They
understand.
still talk about when you tried to work on something the first time and you made it worse. They still bring it up, and they keep bringing it up. I don't call that an issue, but we got better over time, so we learn how to work and stop trying to, anybody ever put anything together and they say them instructions for chumps and lanes, they don't give you extra screws. They don't. So I mean, I don't think that that's unhealthy, man. Somebody bringing something up. It's just like, man, it's how you bring it up, right? If you're going to denigrate somebody, I agree with Shanika on that. You don't denigrate somebody, right? But man, bringing up stuff, man, don't worry about it, Drip. When you ready to get married and all that, they're gonna keep bringing up your photos when you was a kid and you were doing the most degenerate stuff, right? So
Mm.
fine, man. But it's a healthy way to do things, and a lot of times we choose to do it the unhealthy way. So hey, man, I love my marriage. So I mean, at least today, man, I made it 30 something, and then I got
Salute,
older.
brother.
But yeah, man,
Salute.
salute to y'all,
For
man.
real.
But I'm just saying, man. But that's not everybody's story, so that's why I try to
Yeah.
keep it general, man. If I got upset on everything, or she got upset on everything,
Right.
I'm done. I'm out,
Right.
and
For sure.
and throw everything out. I mean, and, man, I'm resilient, and my wife, thank God for it every day,
Right,
right?
sir.
She
Salute.
she handled, you man, she handling this stuff. She's my agent on this property stuff. Deal Drip, man, I met with the attorneys, man, to finalize that so I can get some more property, and she so so I know that's not everybody's story, but guess what, they say we don't talk about the good things, man. I thank God for my wife,
For sure.
and she thank God for me too. I don't know why, but at the end of the day, We're gonna work together, man. This is me and her, and so I mean we got our children and grandchildren. And man, but because people so quick to tap out, and then they get mad when somebody gets something later when you gave up too early.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what investments does. So I
Absolutely,
mean,
brother.
I'm gonna shut up. Man,
Stay,
salute to
stay,
you, Coach
stay.
Burr.
Listen, man. Listen, everything you're saying, man. Listen, I'm aspiring to be like you in that capacity. And again, I had my time out there in them streets. I was getting flued out. I ain't had the problems men are having today just 15, 16, 18 years ago. I didn't have those problems. I understood that not every woman liked me. But ladies and gentlemen, the ultimate goal in any relationship, whether you are married or not, because a lot of people tend to going to just live the broke way and not really get married because you really can't you can acquisition stuff, but it doesn't build generational wealth because there's no time through the kids. Everything goes down. But the way Stannis do it is a perfect example. The way he's acquiring his legacy, easy path to follow. But the ultimate goal of marriage is till we both leave this earth. If we die together in this union, that's a goal. That's the ultimate goal. Nobody got out here and taking half, and nobody's crying on who gets none of this stuff we can't take with us. So I salute you, brother. I want to be there. I might make it to 30. Who knows? I'm going to live for 30 years too. But yeah, man, I just don't understand. I'm going to shut up after this. I'm going to go watch me some basketball. 25 to 45, that's the strongest years of your life. Y'all can spend it the next 15 years on YouTube crying about what people can't control and can't control, or you can get out here and live in this world. Go conquer it on your own and come back and tell the stories. But again, man, it's y'all time, man. If y'all don't get it, hey, don't be mad at the people that do. Choose your path and walk wise.
Yeah, Coach Berg, but I appreciate you, brother. Bruh, I didn't earn none of this, man, and but it was always lockstep, right? No matter what was going on, it was always lockstep, right? Because I put the family first and family always, right? And that's what she concentrated on. Was I a perfect guy? Was she the perfect one? No, it wasn't even about that. Man, we're gonna work this thing out. Let's figure out what we need to do. Let's go. Let's knuckle down. Let's get in the trenches together. So I know that's not everybody's story, but man, I'm like, man, the restart and say, what do you want to go back to 21? Absolutely not. Man, I listen to these things on bloody stories, right? However, man, I give a way, not the way. Stop listening to people that have no way. But I'm a champion my wife, and that's one thing. My declaration, I'm a champion her, because she's always been there. So I'm a champion her. So all this deplorable doom and gloom stuff that people want to say, fine, cool. I mean, that's your story, but don't get mad because your story is not my story. But we don't do that enough. We go back to women ain't this and men ain't that. Cool, man. Y'all rock out, man. Because if it was working, you wouldn't keep complaining every day.
I'm gonna be honest with you, Coach Ferg. I think a lot of the complaining comes from them just not having access to each other, right? You got these fem cells fighting each other over this crap. You got the incels fighting women over this crap, right? Neither one of them make a connection with each other. They're too busy fighting against each other, and then losing out. There's a lot of good people in these groups that get overlooked because of this quote unquote gender war that nobody's winning.
Yeah, I agree with that for sure.
Man, I just want us just to move the needle a little bit, man. And I agree with you, on Lord ADS. I agree with you, brother. We overlooking everybody else because everybody want to fight. I'm like, go ahead, fight on. But somebody's listening because some people want to listen and they want to learn, bro. Only thing I can do is give you the information. But the difference is I didn't climb up the ladder and pull the ladder up behind you and told you to jump and get up there and wonder why you didn't get there. So y'all can continue to fight. and it's not moving anywhere. But I'm telling you, the shot clock runs out on everyone. We all getting older. You don't want to wait to the end to say, nah, I know, when you can't do anything about it. But hey, man, welcome to America. And you through.
So I wasn't gonna have time, but I got the time. You know what, Robin? You know what, Robin? No, you don't. You know why your ass single? Because ain't nobody choose your ass. Talk about something you didn't, man. What? Yeah.
Brother,
Whoa.
I would say go for Robin. Go for Sugar, but those are beautiful women. They just being silly as shit. Man, go for them, man. Don't let those beautiful women stay alone, brother.
No, I got to, you know, I got
alone.
He like them toxic chicks.
I got to troll them back. It's only right. It's only right. You can't just sit.
Hey, there's no verification for beauty until it's seen. Other than that, it's just the picture.
That's what I'm saying, though.
Sure.
Whoa.
How we know that that's Rob?
Everybody knows that.
Coach
I'm
Ferg.
ugly.
Say
Hold
it
on.
again,
That
Coach
could
Ferg.
be
Say it
Eminem.
again, Coach Ferg.
It could be me over there trolling y'all. I could be Rob and them.
You know what I'm saying?
It could be. It could be me.
Hey, Coach Ferg, we're gonna talk off on this and let's create a character and let's see what the war is, right? But at the end of the day, right, when people say stuff about me and whatever in the chat, right, some of these people, man, we rock out. And like Drip said earlier, I'm not getting ready to argue and, go off, a person perceives a woman, I address what they said and I keep it rocking. And now you guys, y'all seen me on these panels. I think the last time Coach Ferg was on here and Coach Ferg said, you jokers in your 40s, you ain't no YN, you ain't young, you ugly, MFer, right? So it's just like that. It's different when men are talking, and I'm not going to do that to a woman. I never have, and I never will, right? We got to get that back. But they say equal rights, equal lefts. Man, you do that to my dang on my angel, my oldest daughter, and my dang on princess. Well, you're going to get some equal rights and equal lefts. You won't make it.
1,000%. Men should not be putting their hands on women, especially in an abusive manner. I found that absolutely appalling and disgusting in 2025 that people are still committing domestic violence out here, brother. To me, I thought that was open 2002, but people still doing that type of shit, man. I mean, putting your hands on a woman, bro, is beneath not even your manhood, but your dignity as a person, right? Why do you feel the need that you have to whoop her to get her to do things? You know what I'm saying? That's wild to me in concept.
Yeah, it's wild as hell, man. Low self-esteem, man. Low self-esteem, hurt.
What if she whip you, though?
Well, low self-esteem.
How you getting whooped by a woman now, Trey?
Oh, Miss George, chime in, Miss George.
So, Trey, is that something that you've experienced before?
It sounds like it, don't it?
Man, listen.
No, I'm just curious. That's a good
right?
conversation.
Listen, y'all think that the Charlize Shields and the Ronda Rouseys of the world, you feel what I'm saying, don't exist in a regular world? Man, y'all out y'all goddamn mind, right? Man, listen, right? All you got to do, right, because we all on YouTube. After we get off 2025.
We talking about you. Did you experience that?
What?
I got lawyers. You getting whooped by a woman? Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Oh, okay. Damn.
Hell yeah.
Okay,
I'm about to say, man, listen, right? I ain't gonna hold you. Now, my older sister, she about 29, 30. She be 30 in August. She be 30 in August. Man, when I tell you, in high school, she used to whip all our ass. I'm talking about all four of them. All four of them.
That's different.
Put the paws on our dumb ass. I'm talking about something. I'm couldn't do nothing with her.
But it's your sister. I'm talking about outside in a relationship.
Yeah, no. But
okay, man.
I'm saying
you got us nervous over here.
Right.
Yeah, I was nervous as hell. I'm like,
you all right?
I'm over here a woman and nervous. I'm like, wait a minute now.
Your sister, you know you can't hit her. You can't run too fast because you got to keep coming back to the house. But somebody you in a relationship with,
if she threatened me to dick, I'm not fucking with her. I'm sorry to tell you, I'm not. You know what? You got it. I don't want no.
Exactly. Man, I thought you were getting beat up in your own house, bro. You getting beat up every time you come home and they take your check. I thought that's what I thought.
That's what I thought.
That's what I was thinking. So first, give me that check.
I'm like, hold up, man. We got something to talk about, Trey.
No, I'm just saying, right? It don't be fair, right? Because
yeah, hear me?
Yeah.
We can hear you.
I'd be lying if I said I ain't never put my hands on a man. I'm not proud of it, but you know, it has happened. And thankfully,
you ain't put them down, no, did you, Shanika?
Listen, I'm 5'10", 220. Like,
dang, Shanika.
Like, don't
listen, I thank God every day that none of them ever fought me back because
so that's what it was. They didn't,
yeah. None of them ever fought me back, and it just made me, you know, even more vicious. So, you know, I know we out here doing it, and I apologize on behalf of all women that get out of pocket because it's absolutely out of pocket, and nobody should be putting their hands on anybody, and that's a fact.
But I'll tell you this: my motto has always been, "I'll run from a woman. A guy, I'll run and kick your ass." That's the deal, man. I ain't met a woman ever in my life that I can't out juke, and you know, and they can be talking loud as they want. Hey man,
bro. I'm gonna run. I ain't gonna touch.
Listen,
let me finish.
Listen, right? You gonna lose either way, right? Because let me tell y'all, right? I got.
Hold on, one mic. Hold on. Let's finish it, then y'all can get it.
Hey.
Go ahead and land your planes, man.
Okay, you know, but real quick, my thing when I was dating, right, I always kept a backpack, right, service, right, and when is doing all that clickety clack, and I was like, all right, no problem, cause all right, let's have a few cocktails, cause eventually she got to go to the latrine, the bathroom, and when she got in there, I grabbed that bag and got in my car, blowing my phone up, bro, I'm out. I don't know why y'all get in these situations where y'all got to sit up here and battle with a woman. I'm getting the hell out of there. You know, I don't know why y'all stay around and hang around. You already know how this story ends. Yep. You know, fine. Man, I grab my dang on A bag and I'm out. Hey, bro, I'll see you later. And I'll never see you again. You know, so
go ahead.
Yeah.
Listen.
I'm trying to let everybody go real quick.
Go ahead. Go ahead. You got
it.
Yeah, I was about to say, look, running don't always work, right? Let me tell you why, right? Because when you a smart ass like this, you send them straight towards the gravel, and you start juking the hell out of them, right? I got my ass whipped one day. I juked this girl so bad, right? She had bust her head all over the goddamn.
Whoa.
Because I can't put on gravel and did a dirty Marshall. You feel what I'm saying?
Marshall put his hands on him.
Bomb! I'm talking about the way she hit the ground. It was crazy. I'm talking about bust her whole side of the face open. It was crazy. I ran to the house, man. What? I'm talking about something about 2 hours later. I'm my ass. I ain't even put my hands on the dirt. I just ran, but I'm still getting. That's what I'm saying. though. You gonna lose regardless.
You don't lose as long as you don't put your hands on them, man.
I mean, let's talk about why we put up with it, though, right? Can we go to that next, or we? For me, I was with a chick before, man. She was crazy beautiful, tropical beautiful, right? Like black Latin mix, right? Crazy beautiful. I mean, insanely beautiful. But she liked to fight. She loved to fight. She loved rough shit. She liked rough shit. She just did, you know. So she would just pick fights sometimes. I mean, she literally liked to pick fights because she liked the rough shit. She liked the, you know, and you know, I wasn't necessarily into that for a second until I started messing with her. But then afterwards, I was like, no, man, I can't do this no more. I can't never do this type of shit again. I don't give a fuck what nobody say, right? You know, it was just too wild. You know what I'm saying? The shit, she like wild. She like all that wild shit, man. She's wild.
That's a you problem.
Yeah, that's wild shit. I'm
You
glad
like
that
toxic
motherfucker told me
chicks.
you like
What
that
did you
type of
talk
time.
That's a
about?
you problem.
You
Oh,
got
go ahead.
what you asked for.
Yeah, I ain't dating no motherfucker who fight niggas.
Yeah, what
Perfect. What
you
are we talking about right now?
I'm not dating no
Wow.
woman that fight niggas. If you got a history of fighting niggas, flag. Time to go.
Yeah,
I
Hey,
know
exactly.
you.
Coach Bird,
Yeah,
you
it
hear
should
this shit,
be for
Coach Bird?
sure.
You hear
I
this?
That's
don't give a
not
fuck. I
normal.
don't give a fuck. Hold on. Hold on. I don't give a fuck
Yeah.
how many times you been baptized through in the goddamn water. Niggas soaking that motherfucker. Hell no. I am
Hey, say it
good.
again, Drip. Say it again, Drip.
Anybody who do that type of shit, bro, I'm out your motherfucking way. I promise you on everything. You will not have to worry
Yep.
about those drips. Want none of that. Because as soon as they see the dynamics of a 5'1" and a 6'3" person, I'm going to jail immediately. So yeah, I ain't got time for the bullshit. Hell no. Let me get the fuck out the way and fuck out
We're
the
getting
car, and
out
you
the
have a
way,
nice life.
Drip.
That's the word.
We're getting out the
Have a
way,
nice life.
Drip.
Yeah,
Yeah.
have a nice life. For shit show. I can't do that. I can't do the fighting and shit. Hell no. I ain't never been in no situation like that. I ain't trying to. But that shit is
Listen.
different. And then for her to be able to want to swing at me, knowing I'm like trying to make everything like kind of like not serious but kind of funny type shit, like hell nah, I'm out the
Mm-hmm.
motherfucking way. Fuck no.
Way.
Drip, one
Uh-uh.
night I was talking, Drip, and she just slapped me in the mouth, nigga. I was talking to her one night about something. She turned my spirit.
I
I
can't
believe it.
believe this shit,
I believe
man.
it.
Coach Bird.
I believe it.
What's going on, man?
I
Y'all
can't
I
fuck with
niggas.
it.
believe it.
Damn, I was about to say you just get
That's
slapped in
them
the mouth.
exoticals, man.
Hold on. Lord ABS. Lord ABS.
Best
Lord
sex.
ABS.
That shit was the best sex, nigga. Oh my god, that shit was
Lord,
good that night.
See,
Lord
this
Go
nigga's
ABS.
ahead, go
twisted. Don't
Hold
listen to
on.
him,
go
y'all.
ahead.
Lord
Talk
ABS.
to me.
How old were you when this happened?
35, 36 years old. I had been
Wow.
around about
Yikes.
4 or
This
5
shit
times.
crazy.
Too old.
Wow.
I ain't gonna lie, Lord, that is. If I'm talking and I feel like you got it in you, like first of all, I'm gonna have a good distance between us. First of all, because you ain't finna tip, and then 9 times out of 10, you gonna have to swing up, hit me. So good luck with that sort of shit. But nah, I'm about that shit. That's scary. That shit
Hey,
dangerous.
Yeah, I was about to
It
say, I
is.
don't know about all that getting hit across, man. Listen, you crazy, man. You crazy out, man. Listen,
But
you smacking me across the face, man. Listen, I better be, I better, you better be on top. You feel me? It better be some
So,
wild shit going on. You ain't
fuck
just
that.
playing.
Fuck all that shit. Fuck all that.
This
I
shit
can't
big.
even. I can't even
hey,
fuck you right if you motherfucking me punch me in my shit. Nah, I'm sorry, bro. Like I don't
It,
even.
right.
I ain't
But
gonna
do
lie,
y'all
Hey,
nigga, sometimes,
do y'all
sometimes
think this
black
is becoming
folks
common
talk
practice in
about, man. Hey,
relationships? Though?
I don't know that. I don't want no part of that.
hey,
Is this
Drip.
becoming more common though in relationships? Because you know that they're more violent the younger they are now. And just imagine a lot of young people spend 15, 20 years in this type of relationship, men and
Right.
women. Now
Right.
everybody in their 30s coming out saying, hey, I was abused and accused and all of this. And now I'm looking for a good person to love me for me. Are y'all gonna be those people?
Hey,
I ain't
hey,
going.
Drip. Hey, Drip. I'm getting on the Drip couch. Hey, Drip. Hey, man. Years ago, right? You many a long time ago. So I'm sitting up here, and she's sitting on the phone talking to somebody else. Man, we were just chilling. The nice mellow music came out, and then it came out with that attitude, like I guess in her head, all you men are the same and all that. She was talking to somebody else, and then she told me. Stop blocking my punches. Hey, stand still so I can hit you. Man, I got out of there faster than a dang on cat can lick his
Stand
ass.
still. You
Man,
told me to
I
stand
got
still.
the hell out of there. I mean, cause she talking to somebody else. I don't know whether the girlfriend on the phone or the whoever, right?
Dang.
Man, we were just chilling. And I'm like, wait a minute. So I stood up. I said, hey, what's going on? I mean, I learned that lesson. And that happened to me once in my life. Man, she said, stand still so I can hit you.
Ain't no fucking way.
Man, Drip, I got my A bag and I got the hell out of there. And I don't even know what she living or dying the day of tomorrow, right? But I'm just telling you, when a situation happens, don't stay there.
Hell
Even if
no.
you didn't see the signs, but when it happens, you damn sure better get out of there. You listen to all this. You heard our Lord ADS, bless his heart. I'm glad he's still breathing. And that he said, hey man, she did it several times, and then I said I can't deal with it. Man, that one time, bro, I was out, bro. Ah, man, this ain't
Man,
the place for me.
Lord fucking 80 yesterday, women 19, 20 years old when he 40 something, 50 years something years old. So that's expected coming from that type of situation because he fucking with him. And he
Because
probably
I
be
was
pissing
young
their ass
then
off
too.
too. He probably pissing
I
their ass
got,
off. And
I
she
was young.
popped back and tried to chunk lead that nigga. God looking ass. I mean, I don't know. I ain't gonna just put that on no young woman that talk shit, but like I don't know. That shit crazy though. Like I don't know.
I mean, she was
woman
27,
ever backhand
28
my
at
ass.
the time. She was
That's
27, 28 at the time. She wasn't like she was 19, 20. She was 27, her damn self.
But see, Lord, I ain't gonna hold you. Them fucking younger women, like just hearing like, you know, into the street type shit, they ain't playing. They ain't bullshit. Like
They're
all
going
those
for
cheap
broke.
shit like that. No, they ain't going for that bullshit. They
They're
definitely
going
fight
for
something.
broke on you.
They
Right.
definitely fight something. Ain't gonna bring a crew with them too. So
Oh yeah.
Wait,
shit, I mean, I don't know. That could be wild though, but
when they hit
I
you with the
ain't put myself in that situation. Ain't no fucking way in hell I'm even finna put
Now,
myself in
ain't no
that
woman
shit.
ever
Like,
tried me
you
like
got to
that
swing
before.
on me,
Though.
that
You talking
means
about
it's
bringing
been bad.
multiple people, niggas
It's
and
been
blondes?
bad. If you got to swing on me, it already been bad. It ain't no just now. So 9 times out of 10, that's the first time
That's
she
a
fucking your ass.
that's a whole nother
That's what I be
situation,
saying, bro.
Drip.
That shit
I
be
mean, if she
wild.
bringing
Like,
in other
she
people to
halfway
jump
like,
your ass, that's totally different.
just sad, bro. Just hearing that shit, bro. Like, this little woman tried to beat up her nigga, the nigga dropped her. Wow, man, it's bad, bro. It's bad.
Yeah, because
And it's
I'm never
always been
gonna
bad,
be
but I
that
mean, hey,
guy.
you know.
I'm never gonna be that guy to hit a woman.
Niggas like
I
some
mean,
niggas like that shit. You see how low that is?
yeah,
She hit him and the sex was amazing. Like I
yeah.
don't understand. Like I don't understand, bro. Like
Hey, Drip, I would
no, it
never
ain't
be
getting
that guy to
ridiculous.
hit a
So,
woman. I don't care. Yeah, I don't know
I'm
what
just saying.
situation they can
That's just
put
me
me
though.
in,
I don't
bro.
know.
hey
Yeah.
To
Sam, I
answer,
got a
I ain't
question
fighting no
for
more.
you. I got a
Nah,
I ain't
question.
finna fight on my motherfucking ass neither. I ain't no goddamn punching bag.
hell no.
So you telling me that
I ain't got time.
she hit you with
Dang, I'm ready to go in the store. It's
the
raining
young
like a
nephew
motherfucker.
hit you with the when
She
you
took off her
boxing
glove
with
and
your nephew?
slapped them with it.
Yeah, I was about to say she hit you with the
Ain't nobody
boxing.
never hit me. No, that's Lord
Oh,
ADS that got
I
smacked in
know,
the
I
mouth.
know.
No, I'm
That
saying
motherfucker, I'm too
that's some more
skilled for
movie
that.
shit right there.
I'm saying with the stand there and let me hit you. She hit you with the when you boxing with your nephew when you giving him the work. The stand there and let me hit you back.
No, man, I'm trying to get the hell out of here, right? I'm like, man, I ain't got time to be fighting you, man. Yeah, I'd have gave it a one punch, right? And and then next, now I'm the bad guy. No, I mean, I was raised a certain way, and I mean, and I tell people, and I cautionary tale, and I tell women, right? And they can saying you're old and whatever, cool. But I tell you this, you got these new guys in here. They're not going to negotiate. They're not going to retreat from you. They're gonna knock you smooth out, knock your teeth out, and do all that. Man, get out of the situation, man. Get out of the situation. But people just hang in for some reason. And
I
man,
was gonna
I'm
say,
just go ahead.
to answer Coach Furd's question, because he was asking, like, do you think that the younger generations are fighting more? I absolutely do. And one of the main reasons why I feel that the dynamic has shifted is because we do have a lot of single mothers and fathers too, but primarily a lot of mothers that tell their sons, like, yo, she put her hands on you, you swing back. Whereas before, that wasn't necessarily the message that was being taught to the young
That's
men.
a fact.
Yeah, that's a
Because
fact right there.
I know a lot of women that I've had conversations with about that very same subject. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, yo, you got to keep in mind it's about to be somebody's husband, daddy, neighbor, employee. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got to be mindful of those types of things.
So Shanika, think about it, right? Let's just say a boy's mom tells him that at 12 and 13, right? So from age 12 and 13, he's having in his mind that no woman's gonna hit me. And now for the rest of his life, he's going to be probably in a lot of toxic relationships. And then those women that grow up, like we seeing today, ain't no good man out there. Based off the teachings that the parent gave them, whether it was a bad father or bad mother. But this is what happens when a lot of younger children don't get a balanced meal of mother and father. And this is the generational curse right here. I think it would do a lot of women good services, especially women that find in life stressful now. The kids are go ahead and try to mend that father son daughter relationship, especially if he's
But
a
that's
guy.
on.
I'm just saying,
I'm
if
sorry.
he just if he's a guy that works a 9 to 5 and might smoke his little weed, do his little drink, and he ain't out here thugging and rugging and going in and out of prison. You never know, because children, they suffer through that and they won't express it until we get on YouTube at 35 and say, I didn't get taught how to be this person or that person, which makes no sense to me, because here you are an adult now. Now is the time to learn it and be better going forward. I could be wrong.
At the same
Can
time,
I
we
ask a
gotta.
question?
Oh, sure.
Hello?
Yeah.
Go
Can I
ahead.
ask a question? Has anyone on the panel been abused by or the abuser in these type of situations?
Chanel, we had that a little while ago, but yeah.
I can say this.
I've never
Drip
hit. I
was
mean, no, I've never hit a man.
So there have been some people that said yes, and so is there a follow-up question that you want them to expound on, Chanel?
Not really. I was just gonna ask more or less like what drove them to that point to where they felt like they had to fight somebody. If they were the aggressor, what drove them to that point where they felt like they lost all control and now I need to be violent with this individual?
that's a lack of emotional control on the man's part if you do that, right? The way
No,
I was
that's
always
perfect.
taught, the way I was always taught was that I come from a whole family, right? My mom and dad been together 50 years. I got nothing but sisters. I got two little sisters. I got nothing but a bunch of aunts and saying just family, right? Female family members, cousins, stuff like that. So I was always taught, even from an early age, putting your hands on a woman is the absolutely wrong thing to do because of your bone density, your structure, right? Your strength. You know, hitting a woman one time could totally change everything about your life and change everything about hers. So, if she's a violent type, well, like the other brother was saying, you have the option to leave, right? But you should never put your hands on a woman. I mean, and I believe that to this day, you shouldn't put your hands on women like that.
But that's like, I'm glad that Chanel said that because that was the thing I was thinking. I mean, when it comes to like, especially when boys and girls are young, like it almost sounded like little girls are just going out of their way to just hit little boys. And I don't think that that's the case. There's always a reason why a little boy gets hit. And I mean, I just found out something just recently. You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, ladies on the panel, have you ever had someone ask you if they can touch your hair, and at the same time they're asking you, they're touching your hair?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. So that pretty much was what was happening with a boy and my daughter, and she hit him because that for her, that's her personal space. He didn't, she didn't give him permission, and it was just like the same type of feeling for her. So sometimes we have to think about what are the little boys doing, you know what I mean, in terms of like, I'm not saying that everything's warranted, but I don't think that little girls are just going around just hitting little boys, you know what I'm saying, just off GP.
Hey, LA, I'll say
A
something.
lot of things are like even playing fields, like for a long time. Like we do sports together in elementary school. They don't start separating us until like junior high. So in elementary school, we race against each other. We do fitness tests against each other, pull up content, all kinds of stuff against each other. It's not really split up. So it's like, I think that it's like I said, it just sounded like little girls were just going out their way to just hit little boys. And I just don't think that's the case.
Now, LA, we weren't saying little girls, we talking about adults, right?
For
So,
sure.
Yeah,
we
but
were
they
talking about
kind of learn that
adults.
from somewhere, though. Like, I think
Yeah,
that
yeah.
propensity comes from a young age. Like,
It's learned in the
Yeah.
home. It's learned in the home.
yeah,
Thank,
exactly.
And that's what I was gonna say. Like, it's a learned behavior that is developed over time. Like, in my particular situation, I mean, that was normal. And it wasn't until like, my friends literally had an intervention with me, like, nah, this ain't that or whatever. But like all the women in my family beat up on their husbands. Like it's not uncommon for me to see a man being emasculated in the environment in which I was raised. And so, you know, when you're upset, you respond violently sometimes, and that's just how it goes, you know, and that's how I was raised. And so yeah, it's not until I think that you get exposed to the world and other people and have conversations with your peers that you begin to realize, like, yo, that shit ain't cool. Like, you know, because you, even I've mentioned before, you know, you have people that'll say, oh, he don't love you if he don't, you know, if y'all not fighting or whatever, he don't love you. That's a real thing that people say. Like, you know, if he get violent, it's because he's passionate. And he's only passionate because he loves you. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because if he didn't give a fuck, he wouldn't even get mad. Like, that's the bullshit logic that's ingrained in children as they're growing up. So it definitely starts in the home, like Ferg said, and how we're raised. And that's why when people have conversations on what gender needs to change, and I know y'all gonna eat me up, and it is what it is, I feel like it starts with the women, because we're raising the children. We raising these ugly ass boys. That's the piss in the dating pool.
Shanika.
We're raising the piss. We're creating it. It start with us. We got to get these kids together. That's how we get the community right. But I mean, I get it though. I get it. I get it.
Man, I ain't never heard
No, it's
of
just you're
that.
asking for the strength of God to do something by themselves.
Wait. Hold on. Damn, everybody can't talk at the same time. Come on, man. You know we don't do that. Shanika, I don't think. Well, that's wild. I ain't never heard no shit like that with me get emasculated. Goddamn, and you're that's wild. Yeah, but y'all got it. I just had to.
I've seen plenty of dudes get beat the fuck up by their girls. That's not uncommon for some of the women that I know.
One statement. You know, I was about to say, you know, he was right when he said it. You feel what I'm saying? We taught how to fight before we learn how to write right. You know what I mean? That's the fact.
That's wild.
I mean, it's not all on y'all though, Shanika. It's not all y'all's fault. Y'all being.
I didn't say that. I'm not saying that.
I mean,
I'm not saying that at all.
I mean,
I think it just starts with somebody. Somebody got to care. You feel me?
Zero. You ever came up and the women was beating on the niggas?
Women beating on the niggas?
Yeah. I'm on live stream and we talk about this shit, and my co-host was like, yeah, it was kind of cool for us to emasculate our men. I'm like, damn.
Yeah, she said she did it.
Hey, yo. I listen.
Damn.
That was a long time ago. That was a long time ago.
No, you being honest, Shanika. What I'm saying.
I honestly see
because growing up.
I see where it's wrong. Like, it's dead ass wrong. Like, that's some bullshit.
But that's why I have to bring up the elementary school days. So that stuff matters, because obviously it starts from somewhere, right? You just thinking, you know what I'm saying, so it's like you can kind of come up in that, you know what I'm saying? So that's why even back in the day, like I said, everything was an even playing field where they had us competing against each other, like across the board. You know,
but it doesn't start in school.
And little boy like
you if they like you. And that's
exactly.
But we can't equate children not able to express their words and and sort of play for banter to their level of understanding. We're talking about adults. 21 to 41, 51-year-old adults is what I'm focused. The kids, again, they don't understand. Even with the kids, they don't understand how to share. Think about how we are mixed up in our home. I'm a father. I got 4 kids. I got 4 baby mamas. So where's that family at? Even though I got my kids. Now everybody's coming over seeing a different person pick up our slow ass kids together. So the children grow up in that. And when they get in school, they start to develop a thing we call understanding. And they start asking questions. Daddy, why I got 4 mamas? Mama, why I got 4 daddies? All girls, shut up. All boys, shut up. Don't worry about it. Now we act like the kids are going to stay 5 forever. Now they 15. They got the same hormones that we had. The same hot hormones that we had, they got them. But we told them, shut up. Don't say nothing. Don't ask questions. But then we wonder why they looking at us and mad at us, because they hear us knocking heads up against the headboard at night. They see us. They see the dude running around drinking up the juicy juice with no drawers on. They know what's going on.
Shit like that.
So, I mean, it's a learned behavior. But again, to me, the antidote to all of this is, despite how me and Shanika feel about each other, and we made this little slow ass kid. If we would allow each other to share in the growing of that child, the child will grow up and it'll change our lives because our children can be smarter than us and they go on and do great things. And guess what I know me and Shanika gonna do? Because Shanika can fight. She gonna stand right there by her child and be her bodyguard. And I'm gonna be on the other side like I wish a nigga would come over and try to did in my child. My child ain't going to R. Kelly's crib unless we all going together. See, ain't none of this bullshit, but I can be wrong though.
What is we talking about? I just got.
I'm not saying. I
was
want to make sure.
I don't know how R. Kelly got brought up in this.
I'm asking my partner.
Yeah,
because he like the kids. Look what happened to the kids when you don't protect the kids.
Like hell no. Then I get back on the thing and straight talking about some goddamn R. Kelly.
Hey, I'm just saying. We talking about unprotecting the kids, and the kids is out here growing up because everybody say the kids are bad. The children are not bad. The children are acting out on what they learn and what they see.
No, them motherfuckers can be bad though too, for
That's because if you don't let me see my daddy, hell yeah, I'm gonna be mad at you.
They're not inherently bad.
My nephew got mama and daddy. Got damaged. That little nigga bad sometimes
because they spoil his ass.
Okay, you're right.
And you do
you spoil him too.
Right. I'm spoiling that too. Yeah.
See what I'm saying?
No, but I definitely don't want it to be because my message is not that the fault is on the women, right? It's both men and women's fault together. We created this mess together.
No, that don't business, nigga. You said it's the woman. Nah, bullshit.
I said when it comes to the change and where we start with regards to the solution. That's what I'm saying. And it's not. And I know I saw you talking about where their daddy's at. We have to look at what the situation is today, right now on May 27, 2025. The majority of households are single women. So that's the only reason why I phrased it like that. We absolutely need the man and the woman in the household. I think that we all know that. So I didn't think that it was needed to be said.
You got to say it again for the folks in the back, nigga.
Like, for the people on the short bus. It's we want the men and the women together. Ultimately, you want both dynamics. You want the male and the female. You want man, woman, whatever words or makes it better for y'all. You want that 2-point household, 2 parents. Excuse me.
Shanika, let me ask you a question. Hold on. Let me ask you a question, Shanika. Let me ask you a question real quick, and then Chanel, you got it. So this chick in my brother neighborhood, right? She like. I want to say about 37, 38, something like that, right? And so these kids at her daughter's school tried to come to our house and jump her. Shanika, the mama got out there and fought these goddamn kids with her daughter. The mama ended up going to the hospital. So what we say about this shit? Are we gonna tell our daughter to go run in the house?
If I have a daughter and a group of people and a group of girls come to jump my daughter, I'm finna be right out there too. Fuck you talking about?
I'm asking you, how would you handle that? I got you. Cool. So is that wrong for the mama to get out there and fight with the daughter, or do we bring our kids in the house?
Yes.
I mean, yeah, it is that's wrong. I'll admit that. I'm ratchet, so it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Like,
what I'm saying,
you're not gonna come up. You're not pulling up to my front door talking about whooping my daughter ass, and there's 10 of y'all out there, and it's just one of her. You got me fucked up.
Lock the door and call the people.
Close the door.
Lock the door and call the people. Lock the door.
Yeah, I guess that's
Who talking about? Man, what? I was about to say, Shanika being nice about it. What? Shanika being real nice about it.
So good business.
Y'all ain't never seen nothing. Them TikToks where they be like, somebody wanted to fight my daughter, and then the mama put on a teenage outfit with a book bag on, and she looked like she's about 16. Yeah, that's me. I ain't gonna look 16, but hey, look, y'all not jumping my baby.
Sugar bomb out there too.
Shanika,
you're not jumping my baby.
Lock the door and call the po-po.
I'm gonna give you what you came for. But yeah, you should be calling. You should be calling the police and let them handle it.
We know.
Call the police and let them handle it. But me on my block, the way I'm gonna make sure you don't. I'm gonna make sure you don't pull up again. Because if I call the police, you gonna keep with the shenanigans. That ain't gonna stop it. I'm gonna stop it for sure. Bring your mama. I'm gonna tell you to bring your mama. Bring your auntie too. I don't give a fuck. Bring all them. It's whatever. Because these guys are like they ready for everybody.
Hold
Hold
on,
up, someone
Hey,
Chanel.
got
Go ahead.
last thing.
Hold,
Hold
hold
on.
on, Trey. Hold on. Wait. Go ahead, Chanel, because he been trying to get that. Go ahead.
Go ahead,
So
Chanel.
since Shanika said that, I have a second question. My first
Shanique.
question is, especially specifically for Coach Ferg, why is it that anything that the man does to the child, if they turn out great, it was attributed to the man,
That,
but if the child turns out horrible,
Look at
it's
God.
attributed to
Look
the man?
at
see, yeah.
God.
thank God.
God.
Thank God for Jesus. Let me go
Y'all ain't
after
shit.
that.
Y'all so
Let
mean.
me
Y'all
go
ain't
after T-Pain.
shit.
Okay. Go ahead.
Chanel, you gotta repeat it because God was talking to
What you saying,
everybody
Shanique? I
else.
mean,
And y'all hear.
Chanel, we ain't hear you, girl. What you
What'd you
saying? What you
say?
saying,
Say it.
That's hilarious.
Let me go after T-Pain.
Well, I don't know. One thing I tell
Chanel?
my girls, I tell them don't write no check that your ass can't cash. And if
That
talk
you
your shit.
and if
I'm
you
got
hit
right
some
check.
and if
Right
you
there,
hit
go.
somebody, don't be afraid to get hit back. Now
that
if there was a situation where they was like coming to my house, because trust me, I've had that situation myself. I've sat in the
oh,
lawn and nobody showed up. They just like that was in the days of like, when you got like the whole like school directory for some dumbass reason when you was in school. So you got everybody's phone number and they would prank call your shit. Right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you
Oh
know
yeah,
your
I
So
remember them
project
days.
is
They did have
yeah.
yeah.
everybody
yeah.
But
number in
you
the back of the book.
And they had
Yeah,
your
y'all heard
address and
talk your shit.
everything.
y'all heard what she
Exactly.
said though. She was sitting on that motherfucking lawn.
I
Look,
was
you
Not
know
the
you
lawn.
had
You
Right.
had a
until my
lawn
parents
chair.
you know
came
that
up and they was
child
like, "What you
project
doing?"
That
baby.
part.
They
You had
was
a
like,
lawn
"What you
chair.
doing?" And I was
You was
like,
a lawn chair.
they said they ready to fight because they had already TP'd my house. You know what I'm saying? Like everything. So I said they ready to fight. My mom was like, "They ain't coming, babe. Come in the house." You know what I'm saying? But I sat out there for a good 2 hours. Like, bitch, where you at? But
Mm,
that's pretty much
Not
what I
bitch
say
where
to my
you at.
girls. Where
okay.
you at? I
Yes.
got tired of it. They called me an
Oh my gosh,
Oreo. They,
look
they,
at
they
this
did a
shit.
whole bunch of shit. Like I had just moved to St. Louis and I didn't understand the thurs, hers, stars, her. I didn't understand all that shit. So
Them
they called me an
ERs.
Oh, look
Oreo
at here.
and they didn't fuck with me. So that's pretty much what it was. I got tired of
Yeah.
it.
Yeah, I
But
was about
that's what I tell my girls. Like, shoot,
So
don't get into that situation unless you know what the repercussions are. But if the
so
situation is where they pulling up to the house, I'm gonna just make sure that there's a fair fight. But
so
There you
go
go.
fellas,
ahead, sweetie,
hold on
handle your
quick.
shit.
Hold on, y'all.
Go ahead.
Hold on, LA. Hold on. So fellas, if you come home and you see your motherfucking wife outside
And
fight
I'm
with
five
your
one.
ragged ass daughter, what you gonna do, fellas? Please explain what you gonna do.
I ain't even
I
gonna
need to
And
lie,
I'm
know.
bro.
5'1". Go
I
ahead.
need to
Bro,
know.
I ain't even gonna lie, bro. If I pull up and see some shit like that, bro, I'm putting my hand over my forehead, shaking my damn head, asking God, why in the hell did I marry this woman? I ain't going.
Lord Jesus. I'm asking for a friend.
Well, I just
Bird,
know this. If
what you
she's
gonna
out
do,
there,
Bird? You stay in?
if she's out there, she better be winning. She better not come up in here
Beat
twisted
up, huh?
ankles, beat up, and all that. Then try to tell me what she ain't gonna do. It's over from that point. No,
Yeah. Lower
she
your
better be. She
Lower
better
her
tone.
fucking
win.
tone.
She better
No,
That's
win.
I
right.
don't know. I don't like to see women fight at all.
Yeah, I
Yeah, that's
don't want to see that
crazy.
shit either. I ain't gonna hold
I'm gonna go get them
you.
No,
girls from
but
up the
some
street.
girls just
Uh,
they keep
What up,
trying.
big dog
Like
barking?
That part, LA,
That's
like it's
wild.
different with girls. Like they don't,
I mean, what you
I
supposed to
don't
do?
know.
Just get
Maybe
punked
some
all
dudes
your
is like
life.
that
Like
too, but boy, they just
call the
don't
cops.
stop.
Call the cops.
I call cops.
that's
Hey,
funny.
Okay.
Drip.
Is that what you think
Okay.
Yeah.
women have the choice to do
If they gonna get talked
when
about
we
at school, you
young?
know that, right? You call them
My
lies, they gonna get
left,
talked about at school.
my
Don't
left
Yeah,
fist
call the
like
is
he
cops.
punked
9
out.
and my right
Don't
He didn't
call
even
the
fist is
show
cops.
up.
Your
11.
wife going to jail. You ain't getting no buns that night.
Yeah, your wife
That's
going to
back
jail, you
to
call them
jail.
lies, that's for sure. Cause your ass ain't supposed to be fighting no kids, that's for sure.
Hey, Drip.
Yeah.
Can we stop the rapping and capping for
Whew.
for at least 30 seconds?
Man,
Hey,
stop it.
Who
no,
rapping and capping?
wait a minute. No, understand what
'Cause
I'm
I
saying.
almost beat up some kids over my little
Wait a
son.
minute.
Like I ain't
I'm
even
not
playing with
talking
you.
about us as adults.
Oh,
Hey, because I'm talking about growing up, man. It was a weight bench all the way around the place, and we were shadow boxing, right? And we was doing all that stuff. Now, let's fast forward. Everybody's doing all this talking. Did you teach your children that same thing?
Well, Stan, that's
But
what I was getting at, but you
Oh, you
damn
mean
sure
the
brought it
physical
around for me.
part?
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
right,
Thank you,
thank
sir.
you,
Thank you, sir.
Grip.
Thank you,
That's
sir.
what I was saying about the rapping and capping. You man, we can be all the great things because we grew up during a certain time. But did you teach your child that? Your child gonna get molly wop, skull drug, and
Damn.
all that. You take that Pepper Princess,
Hey,
you
Sugar Bomb,
take
you
that
listening?
dang on, you take that nerd and all that, letting them be great in life.
Hey,
Yeah,
let's
Because
ask
we
Damon that
didn't
well,
we
question.
didn't we
well,
didn't we
Ask
didn't
Damon,
put them
Stan.
through that.
Let's
I
ask
swap
Damon that
out to
question.
my boys.
He talking
Damon.
about you, Sugar Bomb, and Robin now. He talking about
Damon,
Man,
if you
himself.
come, hold on real quick,
hey,
y'all. Hold on. Wait. Hold on. Damon, if you come home and see baby Layla, Alea, I'm sorry, I don't want to get the child name confused. Alea, and she fight. Well, she ain't fighting, but it's about. Okay, it's Leia and Gently outside, right? Baby A gone about 4. He out there too in his pamper, goddamn, or his Power Ranger draws. You feel me? It's 10 girls in front of your crib, and you pull up in the Amazon van, goddamn, on your lunch break, and they like finna fight, but they ain't fighting. What are you doing, sir?
You were asking me if somebody trying to jump my kid?
You heard exactly what I said. Do I need to say it again, sir? I said if you pull home on lunch break and you see Jilly outside and baby Leia, now, you know, she's older, you know what I'm saying? About like 13, 14, you know what I'm saying? Because that's normally, you know, the age that should be going on, you know, maybe like 15. And it's 10 girls in front of them, though, and they in your yard. And you pull up lunch break, what you gonna do?
Oh, in my career, I'm grabbing the shotgun.
Ooh,
I knew
everybody
it.
going to jail.
I
Every last one of
fucking knew it.
hey, Drip.
He
I
ain't
ain't even think
Hey,
bullshitting.
Drip,
twice.
that's my point.
He
Hey,
ain't bullshitting.
That's not a fair question. That's not a fair question. Hey man, because look at what everybody else is doing. You didn't
Oh,
raise
shit.
people are not raising their children to be that way.
To fight?
Yeah,
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 I feel you saying. I feel you. I
yeah.
feel you.
Okay, so we can do this our paralease and all this other stuff, right? Fine. Daryl is cut different. You cut different, and Coach Spur. But it's quite natural, Nika, man. I'm glad you're on my team. I mean, but man,
That
we can
motherfucker
go
fight a cricket.
anywhere. We can go anywhere on the planet. But I'm telling you, the other people, they, I mean, that's where a lot of us drop the ball. And let's be
Damn.
honest, a lot of us drop the ball. Man, we had weight benches in every neighborhood
It
growing
is
up.
crazy as hell.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, we had weight benches and we was shadow boxing and we was out there wrestling on the ground. Now go out in your neighborhood with y'all good talking ass. Go out in your neighborhood and see anybody outside.
God
Y'all
damn.
better quit lying. Them jokers are keyboard killers and they playing them games. Cool.
Not
But
keyboard
I'm
killers.
telling
God
you,
damn.
hey, yeah, right. You send your child out there talking about you better win. Man, you crazy. My children cut from different cloth, man, because it's been
Stan,
straight
I ain't gonna hold
military
you,
in the
Stan.
street.
I can't hold you. Stan, my mama, I'm gonna keep it a buck. If I'm outside
Yeah.
fighting and I come in there crying or some shit, goddamn, she's sending my black ass back out there. That is a
Yeah,
fact.
because
No
she knows she's
bullshit.
built. You knew how you were built. She ain't gonna send no nerdy joker that's just sitting in the house in the dang on tighty whities with eating hot Cheetos to go out there and fight.
But
Are you
Stan, we
kidding me?
can't we can't break it down like that, Stan. It's got to be all or nothing. Like it's got to be a child. You don't teach your child that period. Not no nerdy, tight whitey. Nah, it gotta be
No, I'm
all across the
telling you,
board.
people, we quit teaching that, Dre.
Nah,
We
I'm with you.
quit
I'm just
teaching them
saying
how
though,
to
just because
defend
you think
themselves.
she knew how I was built, that don't mean that I was really built like that as a kid.
Man, you how many times you got hit in the head with a skillet and you still alive?
Stan, I'm just saying though, I ain't never got hit with a skillet, but a goddamn
But
cup
I'm
with a
just,
goddamn stainless steel cup, yeah, for
I
sure.
know, Drip.
But
I was being
like,
facetious, but I know you got hit with a
Stan,
cup.
Stan, trust me. I know. I'm just saying, if we gonna do it the right way, we can't like
We quit doing that, Drip.
make him different. No, we gotta be all across the board with it. Like, no, we not teaching you to do that. Bring your ass in the house. Nerdy or no nerdy. Like, just because you think I'm
Hey,
built like that, and I could be shit, not even like that as a kid.
hey, Drip.
I'm just saying, bro.
My point is, people has never even got their clothes dirty, and you're gonna tell your child go out there and you're gonna go head up with this dang on guy that's coming up here big
What
and gritty. You know he's gonna get mollywopped.
what up,
No,
Come
Stanley?
on, bro.
I ain't even
Man,
gonna
look, I
lie,
don't
man.
know.
son, right?
I
mean, I don't know why you just don't hire another kid to whoop his ass. I mean, my
Man, you
son was
say
got
hire
like
somebody
middle
else. He
school,
got
right?
down.
Yeah, now you got a Rico. Listen to the
Hey,
Rico. Listen to the
man.
Rico.
I
Hey,
paid him
low ADS is going to prison too.
down the road from where we live at. I paid him $50 to whoop his other kid's ass. And guess what he did?
Yeah.
He whooped his
Damn.
other kid's ass.
Yeah,
Shout out
cause
to that boy Stanley
I'm
Crawford.
glad,
That's
I'm
my
glad
boy.
my I'm glad my father taught me how to fight young. I'm
yeah,
glad
thank
that
you.
salute to
Mine
the
did too.
fathers that teach them how to
And
play
I taught my
football.
children
If you don't
that
want
too.
to teach your kid how to fight, teach them how to play football. Them
Man,
that's
Yeah,
put
some
them in something
No,
they
I
got
did
discipline
do
though,
that.
Bird.
I did do
play
that.
Bird, we
football.
know,
Play some
but
football.
Ferg,
His
some
lazy
of you
ass said.
motherfucking parents can't fight neither though. So let's just keep it a
Yeah.
buck. So put his ass in boxing or goddamn karate so he can learn
hey,
discipline also, right?
yeah,
I thought that's why we pay for
yeah,
this shit. Okay,
Yeah, but
yeah,
I
yeah.
ain't going outside. I'm not getting ready to have my weave sweating.
Ferg,
Yeah, you
your ass
talking
light skin, it don't even matter. You like
man,
Superman.
I'm
It
not
don't
getting
even
ready to have
Yeah,
my head sweating
You
going
ain't
out in
trying
the
to
like,
bruise,
sun.
Ferg.
hey,
Ferg ain't trying to
but
bruise. Fuck that.
Listen, I'm out
hey,
in the sun trying to get a tan. This is a kid
hey,
tan. What you
hey,
talking about? Bring your
hey,
slow kids to play football. I'll show them
I'm
how to
fucking
get in
with
a
you, Ferg.
3-point stance and run over a motherfucker.
you're
I'll
right.
show them how to
Hey,
tackle. Maybe go to the
hey,
NFL.
and
Something like
that's
that.
why
Nah, for sure.
drip. That's why I know people be rapping and capping, right? Because any self defense that I ever went through in my life, they taught you not to fight. And I said, why are you teaching me to do these things, not to fight, right? It's to protect yourself. Now, if something happens, you can protect yourself.
Right.
You talking about teach them to do this to be the bully? No, that's what self defense is and discipline is, right? All the combatives that I did in the military and proud of that, martial arts and all that other stuff, man, growing up, because I was a bad child. I mean, academically, I was
I'm
great,
bad too.
but I had this damn rage in me. Man, come on, man. Ain't nobody on the grand scale, man. Man, you couldn't punch your way out of wet paper bag.
I was bad
And
too
I
though.
don't know
That's
why
all right.
everybody want to be tough, man. Y'all need to stop lying to people, man. You gonna get you messed up. Just like you just said, that woman got beat up because she ran out there with her loud mouth and they was ready for her.
Damn.
Stop play pimping.
No, she was going to protect her daughter. She was trying to protect her daughter because there was about 10 of them on one, and she ran out there, and she was handling her business,
Yeah.
but she ended up getting the shit. There's too many girls there.
Yeah, well, she won't built like
That's why
that.
you hire somebody else to do damn dirty work. You don't be trying to do that shit yourself.
Man,
Nah,
huh?
hey
Come
man.
on.
I would have ran out there
She
too,
said
Drip.
hire.
I would have ran out
Oh,
there
shit.
too. Forget all the skills I know. Even if I was a Poindexter, I'd have ran out there too. Well, guess what? At least you hit me and not my child. However, hey man, why you still outside in this yard and you saw them jokers following you? Why you gonna run out there? You know you can't even can't even read the number 2 pencil. I was like, man, y'all
Damn.
crazy. Y'all gonna keep getting everybody arrested? Where's the family gonna be?
In jail,
I honestly
last
don't know what
night,
I would do if I
Yeah.
came home and
locked
found your
up.
ass.
Without the bail, in jail, without the bail. Man, come on, man.
Oh,
Can we
bro.
do something wiser?
Man, the whole family gonna be locked up, bro.
Everybody.
Stan, I ain't
Yes,
gonna hold
sir.
you. If I come home and see my little kid getting beat up, bro, I honestly don't know what I would do. I don't even know how I would say it, or I mean, I can't even think straight right now thinking about it because
Yeah.
Lord forbid, I don't even have to go through nothing like that. But I would definitely be moving. I would be moving niggas around for sure.
Yeah,
I
I'm
wouldn't
about
Yeah.
be
to say,
punching
bro,
on these
I'm going
kids.
to jail.
I
I
wouldn't
ain't
be
gonna lie
punching on the
to you. I'm
kids, but
going
I would
to jail.
definitely be getting them off my child. That's for sure.
Yeah.
No, man.
Exactly.
I'm going
Listen.
to jail.
Listen, well, listen, man. Listen, man. Listen. I know you play football, so you understand of the sport of restraining without hurting
Right.
and
Facts.
separating
Facts.
and separate.
Facts.
So again, using your football strength and understanding on how to, I can move you without
My forearm.
using
With your forearm
my
first.
fist and
Right.
grabbing you. I'll just form the shit out of your ass
Yep.
and
That's a
power
fact.
drive you
That's a
10
fact.
yards back. Now I'm a but in working with youth, I've had to break up fights.
Facts.
And
I've seen it. I didn't been in
I'm
them.
looking so again, some kids, even though they young kids, they know how to swing a punch.
Man, what?
Yeah.
Tell
And
me
if
about
you got slippery feet and you can't get your left foot together with your right foot, stay away from that shit. If your kid get beat up, just let your kid know, listen, you're going to lose some. We're going to come back and whoop their ass next time. Treat them like Joe Jackson did the Jacksons. They
But
had a
Ferg,
fight. They fought in the neighborhood, and they ain't get punked no more. Never.
but Ferg,
So if your
do we
son, yeah,
really
I'm
tell
sorry.
them that, Ferg? Do we really tell them next time? Because what if they go to school with a weapon or something with some bullshit? Then it's a whole other story.
But Drip, the thing, the age added is always the same. Sometime when your child fights the bully, regardless, if they can, because most kids go swing a punch. You may not understand the timing and connect, but they go get a few in there. But a lot of time, once they stand up, it changes their life dynamic. They ain't getting bullied no more. You stand up to the bully or somebody always want to fight you, and you catch them by themselves and whoop their ass. And then you go tell the school or everybody that they attacked you like you see. But when they come to your house, don't bring y'all musty ass breath over my house. I'm going to stick my dog on you first. And if you think you coming up in here, you go see ghost pepper spray. And that's it. Then I'm going to call the law on you and hold you down till they get there with my dog
they gonna
grabbing
take
on
your
your
ass to
ankle.
jail for sticking that goddamn canine.
No, my dog is protecting its home. My dog ain't going outside that door. You bring your ass over here.
You want to bet, Ferg? You want to bet for your ass to jail?
well, I'll go to jail for that night, and then you go to the emergency room. I'll take it.
Damn.
Because I'm going to go to court, and I'm going to fight it, and I'm going to get off anyway.
I was about to say, once a dog attack you, it don't matter what you doing towards. They can't do nothing towards that dog in that house, like at all. And if that, as long as you hitting that motherfucker in the face,
bro, who going Trey? Hold on, Trey. Now, nigga, we know you. Now, Trey, we know you a young nigga, right? We know that's cool. You be on the dirt bike 12 o'clock and at 12 o'clock, right? You punch a dog in the face you want to, goddamn it. You got to be an accurate nigga to punch a dog in the goddamn face, first of all.
I said somebody breaking your house. And as long as they face towards you.
I'm bullshitting.
The dog can do whatever they want to him.
For sure, you're right.
You ain't you gonna do your one night in jail for sure. You gonna do that one night. You feel what I'm saying?
Okay, so wait. So look, I don't know the laws that much, but if they in your yard, can the dog still bite?
Yeah,
absolutely. On your property, absolutely.
Okay, I mean, I ain't never had no bitches dog. All my dogs is big old pussies. You know what I mean? They just big for no reason type shit. But, you know.
Man, they got teeth in their mouth. They will bite you if you don't feed it.
The motherfucker know better not to bite me. I'm just saying.
Yeah, right, man. Dog got teeth.
Aggressive ass. Hold on, saying they wasn't no aggressive dogs though.
Right.
Like that's what I'm saying. Like all the kids in the neighborhood love my dogs. You know they, hug them and shit. But Fur got a canine dog that's a goddamn super aggressive ass Cujo. Goddamn, like shit. I mean, ain't no charges getting pulled up.
Hey, Drip, I love your sentiment. But I'm gonna tell you this. Yeah, well, I'm gonna help you, friend. If a human can lose their mind and shoot up everything, you think that dog don't flip the hell out too?
No, I'm just want to make sure.
The reason why I know is because, and again, check the laws in your state. But the reason why I say this is because my father, he was breeding Rottweilers when I was younger, right? And we had our Rottweilers trained where they never really barked at all. Mm-hmm. And our dog used to sit in the backyard. I was talking about the fence. You know how big a full-blooded rock gets pretty big.
Yes, sir.
Our fence was probably 3 feet tall. It never tried to jump the fence. But a few times, we grew up with bikes and shit. My parents have. So our bikes used to be in the backyard. Some people tried to come up in there. And my father, I know before I was 25, he had to go to court 3 times for the dog biting somebody in the ass, trying to come in that yard. And the only thing he had to do was pay a little $40 fine. And that was it. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to a dog. But as far as a weapon, I recommend anybody that has a weapon. If you ain't, I would get my weapon registered. If you can have it in your state, get it registered.
Thank you.
Because if you ever had to use it in your home, your gun is registered to your home and you're protecting it. Simple as that. You get 1 warning shot and the rest is ghost pepper spray.
Yeah, I'm gonna put that warning shot, my warning shot, because them bullets are expensive. The one I use, the warning shot is gonna be through you, and we'll figure it out later. But I would tell you this. This is like amazing to me. Is that now you listen to panel and Carmela Anthony stuff, and then I listen to all these back and forth. Right, man, I'm not waiting to get a pumpkin head. I'm not waiting to get jumped and Joker stomped me out, and now I'm in ICU. I'm not waiting for that. I'm like, man, but I'm listening to the biggest gangsters that did 10-year bids. I'm gonna start asking them jokers, what was your number? 1005431. And they talking about, hey, well, he should have waited. He should have ran. I said, hey, what are you going what if it was you? Nah, man, I would have took him out. Man, I'm telling you, man, all these jokers be rapping and capping, bro. I'm not waiting to get a pumpkin head, and I never taught my children to get a pumpkin head. And I'm not going to see my children sitting on life support, sitting up here waiting for when I see people approaching you. You got to make a decision, man. It's a split decision. Yeah, I can do it for the country, and I can't do it in my country. Man, y'all got me bent. Try it. I mean, hey, come one, come all. I'm buying all your wolf tickets. I'm not teaching my children to wait for that stuff, man. Man, just leave people alone. Well, we seem like we can't do that. You ain't gonna be laughing and joking, talking about you got over. No, bro. Yeah, well, somebody's gonna be missing somewhere. Man, you got to defend yourself, man. And if more people defended themselves properly, right, man, we could stomp out a lot of this nonsense. We the most reactive people on the planet. Everybody's talking about, oh, this is wrong. Wait until they beat you down, and then you defend yourself, bro. Anybody ever been in a fight in their life? Because I know most people ain't never been in a fight talking, bro. It ain't no good feeling when you down on the ground getting stomped. Man, y'all crazy, man. And and it is what it is, man. Man, defend yourself.
Yeah,
Welcome to America.
Yeah,
Nah, I be want to know whoever got jumped before.
Yeah, I was about to say that's what I was about to say.
Like, yeah, getting in the fight, then that next level, who all done got jumped? Because
yeah, I was about to
that's
say
another ball game right there, boy.
Yeah, it changed your mindset, Shanika. It changed your mindset. Now, every time you move around, you like, wait a minute. You thought it was one guy that you was arguing with, and the rest of his crew was there. It changed your mindset, So it is what it is.
I was about to say, and I was about to say, not just getting jumping. You feel what I'm saying? Also being a part of it for real. Like, you just know what to look for. You know what to do. Yeah, man. Like it definitely is one of the. You feel what I'm saying? One of the most. You feel me? Scariest times in your life for real. Like, that's one of the times where you really think like you about to die for real. Like, yeah, man.
Hey, Drip, don't worry about it. I'm gonna send you another cash app, and this towards the Pumpkinhead Fund. Everybody say, wait until you get jumped, and wait until you are on life support, and then say, defend yourself. Man, I'm gonna send you another cash app, bro. But man, because it makes no sense, man. We in America, man. You got the right to defend yourself. Why we always wait, bro? Because I'll tell you this. And that's why when people be commenting and saying all this stuff, just wait. Man, shit. Wait what broke the wagon down. Keep waiting. You're going to tell me I can do it for the country and I can't do it in my own home for my own friends and family? Come on, bro. You got me bent. Just stay away from me.
Stan, that's a little bit more survivalist, though, and that's a little extreme. The vast majority of people don't go to those type of extremes and situations, right? And like I said, when I was in the hood as a kid, I got jumped 3 times. I remember one time I got jumped because I got jumped one time because I was wearing the wrong colors, right? So it's something that happens. You just gotta. It's hard to prepare for that type of stuff because you really don't see it coming until it happens, right? But at the end of the day, though, it's not what happens to you; it's how you respond. If you you said, if you're not one of them niggas out, they won't fuck with you no more.
Yeah, right. Well, when you said the 3 times you got jumped, because the first time, whatever you did, the second time, whatever you did, and then you got it the third time. Bruh, I'm telling you, America is changing. And they will fight for anything. And they not tolerating it, right? So, man, you took it 3 times. And I'm glad you're still alive. But I'm telling you, they're not even going to take it 1 time. Welcome to America, bro. And nobody wants to get assaulted, bro. And I'm telling you, man, welcome to America, bro. You took it 3 times. Them jokers not even taking it once. Now what? People ain't tolerating it, bro.
Yeah,
And
I was.
look at the news. Ain't nobody taking it even one time. Bro, you took it 3. Self-admitted, right? Ain't putting words in your mouth. Man, they not even taking it once.
Brother.
Welcome to America.
I was out at up in Atlanta at Fogasco's, right? Me and this Italian dude got into in the park out over this chick, right? This little chick that was at the bar. I did not know that he had 3 or 4 of his homeboy with him. It was just me up there by myself, you know what I'm saying? Because I went up for drinks, met this little chick up there. We was cool, and he didn't like it. I didn't have that shit happen before, right? The last time was over a chick too, a chick I was dating, another dude liked, right? He was crazy about this chick. This chick had, saying, didn't want to pay him no mind. Me and her was kicking it, right? And he got mad one day when he saw us walking home from school. He got so mad he went in the house and got a bat. His cousin came outside to back him up. Now I broke his cousin ass, but that nigga did catch me with that bat. So it's so sometimes folks is volatile, especially when they don't have any emotional control, especially black folk. Hostility is the way we kind of do business, right? And I'm thinking that we got to, teach our kids better. That way we could change that at the end of the day. That's why I wasn't big on teaching my son, tell him my street life, right? Because at the end of the day, I want him to be better. And he turned out a little better. So I'm kind of grateful for that. But everybody does it different. And to me, we live in a first world country. This ain't Peru. This ain't no San Ladam where you're going to get robbed, shot, and killed at in the sewers, right? Put in the sewers, nobody going to know. You pretty well protected in America, right, when it comes to certain things. And sometimes, I think we should teach our children to be a little bit more opposed to violence versus just being violent, right?
Yeah, that's a good answer, right? And and I get you. I ain't teaching my sons none of that. All my daughters, man, all of them. One of them, came out the Air Force and all that. And all of them, they got firearms. I'm not waiting for my children to get in a situation and then I got to figure it out. No, protect yourself. You think in America, you think that's the lie that they tell you. Like you so safe in America? Fine. Man, you got jumped 3 times and you this and that. Nah, man, I teach my children when they get ready to move around and go to other states and they get ready to go visit other people. Keep your head on the swivel. Just like I said earlier, when you're in the club, when you think you was arguing with that one guy, you weren't even wise enough to know that if that guy barking that hard, he got some other people with him. That's what I teach my children. But if they can leave, get out of there. Because you were concentrating on that woman. See, because the narrative that you kept talking about women, you like toxicity, and you like all this stuff, right? Toxic. And then you were pinning on her, and the guy got mad. You didn't know the rest of them guys was around. Man, I don't want to see my children sitting up there on no damn life support. You man, bro, you teach your life, your children the way you want, and I'll teach mine, man. We're in America. Man, if you think because we're in a first world country, you think you safe, that's the biggest lie that America ever told everybody.
Your children should not have to go through that. That's what we should be aiming for. Our kids not even having to go through that.
Yeah, 1 second.
We live in the real world, man.
I just want to say shout out to everybody on the panel. You feel what I'm saying? Shout out to all the ladies who hit the panel. You feel what I'm saying? And shout out to all the ones who didn't hit the panel. You feel me? I just want everybody to have a good night. It's about that time. I'll holler at y'all tomorrow.
All right, Trey. Man, be easy, brother. I appreciate you, brother. One love, Trey. So I don't teach my children on what I want the world to be. I teach them on what the world is. And that's fine. I mean, man, we're in America. Man, nah, man, I couldn't imagine seeing my children laid up because they just hesitated. I'm like, nah, no, because guess what? Because we got other people that teach their children to be monsters and be disastrous. And that's what Coach Ferg talk about all the time. He said, man, Hey, watch this. Hey, Coach Ferg, when you went to break up a fight, didn't you anticipate somebody gonna be swinging, and you made sure you stayed out of the way when you were breaking up the fight?
Oh yeah,
Or
for
you
sure.
could you yeah, or you could just walk straight in. That you the adult, you the authority figure, and just walk up there and you end up getting punched in your mouth. Come on, man. Some of us do this
Don't you
shit for a
work?
living.
Don't you work hard to keep your children out of those type of schools in the first place? Why would you send your kids to a public school when you know that's a perpetual thing? If the school has a history of fights, it's right there on the
But
blog.
but
You read right through
but
it.
but but ADS,
He's
let's be real
inflated.
about
Coach Ferg can break it
what
down.
what okay. What he speak me, I worked in schools. I worked in a lot of public schools, right? The last high school I worked at in Indianapolis, there was two students that had a fight. By the end of that school day, we had 16 parents. Four of them went to jail. Two out of those four had those ghost pepper sprays in their car. They came up there with the heat. They blocked off a half a mile of street when all of this was going on. For everybody in the school was evacuated. They were outside in the parking lot, going from one end to the other, fighting. Mothers and probably some dumbass brothers, some stupid ass cousins, all came. And there may have been a few fathers sprinkled in there, but I talked to a lot of those students, and they, students know each other. So I was asking, who was that? Oh, it's mama, cousin, auntie, that's everybody. He used to go here, she used to go here. So a lot of, it's a lot of learned behavior, unfortunately, especially over the last, I would say, 30 years. And those who participate in that activity, they will suffer as adults. Those who don't, continue to do what you have to do. And the last thing in what you said, and I'm going to shut up, man, really, I'm going to get out of here. Listen, man, when we live in the inner cities, a lot of us, the only option is a public school. Charter schools are just money taken away from public school, but it's the same students that go to the charter school that you're trying to run from. And they have no state requirements like the public school. So you lose. And when you live in places where you don't have a lot of home ownership, you don't have collective bargaining. You can't dictate what comes in and out of that school if you just go into the school and everybody living in an apartment and renters. Without home ownership, taxpayers, you have nothing to say about what goes on into the school. And that's why a lot of parents don't even sign up for the school PTA per se, the school parent committees. They don't show up, very few. And the ones that do show up, most of their kids are A/B students. But the kids, majority, and I ain't gonna say majority, I'll say 49%, 50%. It could vary depending on the school year. They struggle throughout their entire life. And over the last 25 years, here we are with a lot of adults, 35 and over. You're hearing it every day. Ain't no good men, ain't no good women. It was my mama's fault. It was my daddy's fault. It was the girl's fault. It was the boy's fault. This is where we are. I don't want no young man, I don't care whose son, daughter it is, to grow up learning from this toxic adult life. Most of us are regular people going to work 9 to 5, and we're looking back saying, F them damn kids. If my life is messed up, everybody's life going to be messed up. And those who adopt that behavior in their life, the world is going to pass you right on up. So if you want to be different, you want a different life, just move a little different. Especially now, there's too much information out there to say I didn't know shit. But again, I could be wrong. Salute to y'all, man.
Hey, Coach Ferg, before you go, let me grab Coach Ferg before you go. Hey, Coach Ferg, you got adult children, right? And guess what? And I'm pretty sure when they moving around, now I'm not talking about locally, and wherever they are, when they ready to move around, and with my children, they tell me too, right? And I say, I told you that. Hey, Dad, keep your head on the swivel. Let me know what's going on. Man, I forget what you want the world to be. And I keep telling people, man, you set your children up for failure and all that. So the question is, you, Coach Bird, when your children are moving around, and what do you tell them? when they moving around? What do you tell you? What do you tell your children?
Stan Berg made my point perfectly for me. He made it perfect. It wasn't the children that were the problem in that situation. It was the damn adults again. The grown folks, you know what I'm saying?
I said his children.
So
yeah. Bruh.
That type of war mentality with children, man, that doesn't bode well for the future generation.
I didn't say children. I said my children. They're grown. I'm not talking about no school-age children. I'm telling you, my adult children. When I say children, I'm talking about my adult children. Because they live in the world and they got to maybe come in contact with you, right? I'm talking about, when we say children, we ain't talking about grade school people, man.
You better hope not, Stan, because you about to be a whole granddaddy if your daughter run up at me. You about to be a whole granddaddy.
And that's some disrespectful shit. And I promise you, man, I got Hawkeye. Man, I promise you, bro. I'll be sitting on top of the damn roof and I'll shoot your ass 500 miles away. Bro, now you're being disrespectful. Bro, but cool. But my children are married. I know, bro. Hey, Lord ass. No, Lord ass, man. That's my brother. But I'm just telling you, man, you're right. So we see how screwed up adults are, but I'm still not going to send my children out there unprotected. And that's why me and Coach Ferg spend a lot of our years of our life starting with the youth. And I agree. Shanika said it earlier. Everybody, I guess we all can agree we got to start with the youth. Man, because y'all some hard-headed people, man. Y'all set in your ways. And guess what, Coach Ferg? Hey, I'm grown. You don't tell me what to do. Cool. Hey, y'all old people need to die. Cool. But quit crying on these damn social media sites about why you a loser. You a bum. Nobody ever told me. And then when somebody try to tell you something, I'm grown. Don't nobody tell me what to do. All right, cool. All right, right on. Coach Ferg, man, I appreciate you, bro. Ain't nothing but love for you, bro. Salute to you, man. Thank you for your service. And you, Lord ADS, I reluctantly, because you said some shit about my daughter. But, hey, thank you for your service. You toxic mother, father, bro. Bro, man, hell went through me when you said that. I almost got S2 on the phone, and they were going to just blow you up and because they're going to hit my partners in S3. I'm like, bruh, man, my daughter ever got near you, bruh, you sleep.
First, I just wanted to comment on Sin comment because, and correct me if I'm wrong, Coach Ferg, but she said the PTA don't ask for home deeds and your property taxes are included in your rent. Just the landlord pays it. Trust me, you pay them. And I get that. I'm not saying that any of that is untrue, but I think that the point that Coach Ferg was making is that because they're not the homeowners, they're not invested in their community. When you own a home, it's important to you what school is in that neighborhood because you're planning on having children. I want them to go and get a good education, so I'm gonna be at the PTA meeting
without being harassed by Sin 7 kids. You don't want your kids harassed by Sin 7's slow ass kids. I'm just saying.
Yeah. But whether you're renting or not, you still in that county. Man, show up to the PTA meeting. That's what Coach Ferg was saying. Representation. Yeah, I know.
They ain't showing up, man. Listen, listen. They were closing 50 schools in Chicago. They were closing 50 schools. So in Chicago, it's a little different. Every kid can walk to school. Before they close the schools, you can go any direction 5 blocks and have a school you can choose from. So it's very little school buses like most states. So what they were doing, they were closing the schools. So now you're talking 30, 40 years of gang involvement of families now had to cross over into dangerous neighborhoods. And they were having meetings 6 months out saying, we're going to bus load the school, all the parents to these meetings, I said, let me go on a few of these meetings because I'm a senior guy. I ain't doing shit at the time. I got on the bus with 5 parents out of 700 kids. Okay, maybe it's, people had shit to do. Then I went on another one. Had 8 this time. Then when they closed all these schools, guess what all these niggas who didn't show up were doing? Why they closing these schools? It's gonna be dangerous for my baby. But where was your ass at? They was telling you. But this is the thing we gotta get away from. If you want better, you better take it upon yourself to do better despite whatever the hell you went through. Other than that, your ass gonna be, if you 40, you just as old as me. Because I can probably do more push-ups than most of you 40-year-old niggas right now. Military style. But anyway, I'm just fronting. Showing off, not fronting. But, now's the time to get smarter and be that way. Teach your kids how to fight, swim, ride a bike, get outside, climb a goddamn tree. Teach them how to do something other than being fat and lazy. Because this is what they're growing up to be based off of whoever's teaching them. So, hey.
Hey, Coach Berg. Hey, Coach Berg. We'll talk before you go.
Now, you know what, though?
We'll
I
talk.
think it's like
We'll
that
talk.
because... Hold on, fam. I think it's like
Go
that
ahead.
because people not going to put their kids in football no more. People not going to put their kids in,
Thank you,
bicycle riding
Drip.
no more. So all they do is sit at home on their motherfucking asses and they play their goddamn PlayStation games and them goddamn iPads and all them other shits. And they definitely put on weight. That's definitely what's going on. Put their ass and goddamn pop on them. Basketball, goddamn YMCA. Why we don't talk about that shit no more? But then they're gonna say, well, we can't afford it, it's too high. Okay, so just let the kids blow the fuck up. Huh? Okay, bet.
Yeah. But they paying for them game stations.
But listen, hold up. No woman could ever say nothing is too high for their kids, Drill. They paying $1,000 for a wig. What are you talking about?
God.
They spend $2,000 going on the girls' trip. So the girl that don't like them because they got a good body and they getting out of man beat their ass up and don't make it home.
Lord,
So
have mercy.
I'm just saying, give it to the young kids, man. They can be better than us. They can make us rich.
I want them better than us.
Yeah.
Hey, Drip, real quick. Hey, Coach Ferg, before you have to drop off, I know you've been trying to go for a while. Appreciate you saying. But I'm telling you, we'll get the statistics on all the school closures that's happened right in front of us and how many prisons that's replacing the school. And I'm telling you, is only getting worse. We want to argue about gender war stuff and all that. I'm like, man, if you don't invest in the people, the generations behind us, who gonna wipe your nose and wipe your dang on dusty ass?
I mean,
if they don't care. If they don't care.
Mm.
We're teaching them not to care. Now, who's gonna be there? So hey man, we'll see how it plays out. The shot clock runs out on everybody, man. Let's go. I'm already prepared for it, right? But can other people say that too? Come on, man. I want us to be better. Just like Coach Ferg said, I want them to be better than us. Well, you can't even get a sentence out.
Stan, you can say that shit, but then you got the nigga there telling the kid about how he used to sell this and sell that and flip this back in the fucking day. So
Thank you, Drip. Drip. Yeah, but I'm like, Drip, when we have conversations, bro, he's like, hey, bro, hey, man, some of us been in the street or touch the street. You say, man, don't go that goddamn way. And now you got your business and everybody's doing their thing. Can we talk about that, Drip? Nobody want to talk about it. You was talking about your bus and all this other stuff. Yeah, how many emails you get about that? Hey, man, how can I start my own? I know Miss Joy getting ready to do it because she said it early. She said, hey, I'm going to talk to my hubby, right? But certain things, man, when you say it, man, you ain't got to grab everybody, man. It's always somebody listening, right? You can tell them the pros and man, it's always somebody listening, Drip. Right. But if people gravitate a lot of times to the bad, but some people listen to the good. So I appreciate Coach Ferg, man, for being who he is and and all that good stuff. But yeah, Drip, and I appreciate you and and giving us a platform to talk. Hey, and so I'm gonna shut what they call the F up before you get 20 more emails about me. But nah, man, I just appreciate it, man, because we got to move the needle forward, and maybe we can get to a solution, and quit stating the problem every day.
If they're looking for a solution online, I don't think it'll happen.
Nah, well, Drip, this is 2025.
These niggas can't even have a conversation about regular shit, so I know it ain't gonna happen with that shit.
Hey man, but a lot of people got their finances together, and a lot of people get
Do they?
jobs online. Yeah,
Do
a
they?
lot of people have, bro. I'm telling you,
Do they?
because
Really?
yeah, oh man, I mean, you can Google some of these people, and I'll drop some names for you. I'm gonna tell you this is that I mean, so I'm old. I'm old. Man, I'm far from 69, but cool. But that's a good number, I guess, in y'all sex world. But at the end of the day, is that
Damn.
it's a lot of people that connected often social media and it made their life better. Don't let the smooth taste fool you, bro. I'm telling you, because all these people said nobody was in my life and all that. Said nobody never told me that. Bro, keep doing what you're doing. And tomorrow, well, people come to social media to get answers. Man, can you go talk to your mama and daddy? Or do you know who they are?
Wow.
Now they're successful today because somebody said, hey, talk to me. You're like, man, they never even thought about it, man. Hey, man, social media, man. I'm older, man. I didn't have all that stuff growing up, right?
Nah, for sure.
But at the end of the day, this is your way of doing it, man. We used to have to talk on the phone, and now y'all can talk on the social media, man. Use it for a powerful tool, man. Y'all, man, y'all don't take advantage of it, man.
But I mean, but
Who
that's why they
fault
lack
is?
communication skills, man.
Yeah. Hey,
A lot
now
of
who
them lack the
fault
skills.
is? Now I tell you, keep blaming every other generation. Who fault is it now? You got the information. Now, what do you do with it?
It's Ferg's
I don't
fault. That's
care
who
whether
fault
you
it is, man.
read a book or whether you got it off social media. Now you got the message. If you don't do anything with it, man, who fault is it now? I'm gonna blame
Yeah.
my daddy because he wasn't there. Thank
No,
God
you
for my
can't do
late
that
father,
shit.
my hero.
That shit out the window.
Yeah, man. Thank God for my late father, my hero, my late mother, the matriarch of the family. Thank them. Man. Okay, man. Hey, Drip, you providing the service, bro, and you need to be rewarded for it, man. And whether it's monetary or through blessings, bro. But at the end of the day, who got an excuse in 2025, Drip? Name me
What?
one. Name me one.
Man,
I said, who has an excuse in 2025?
hold on. My phone going in and out on my side on my little job break. You said that what? That's them. Go ahead. Who? What?
I said, who has an excuse in 2025 when you got information right under your fingertips?
Shit, a lot of motherfuckers got excuses here. Man, Stan, these
Yeah,
motherfuckers,
that's
man,
valid. I'm
they
talking about
won't even
that's
go look
valid.
for the goddamn shit on the internet, man. Look, I ain't finna go there. That's crazy.
Yeah, I'm talking about
Uh,
that's yeah, but
you just
thank
sit
you.
it in their lap.
Yeah, thank you, Shanika.
That too.
Thank you, Shanika. Hey, Stan, I got this job for you. Hey, man, I looked this up for you. Hey, Stan, hey, tell you what. Hey, man, I already done cleaned up your resume and all that. Hey, man, just send it to this company. And they said, you asked them 3 weeks later, did you submit it to that company? Come on,
That's
man.
crazy.
Yeah, man,
That's
but that's
crazy
what
work.
happens. That's what happens, man. But I appreciate y'all, man. Man, but hey, Drip, you and Shanika, man, this platform is needed because we can have a real conversation. I don't care about the naysayers because they lose it anyway.
Oh, we know
And
that.
even if you winning, you don't want nobody else to win, so you always look like you the giant. No, man, hell with that. Share the information. You can't
Look at
take it with you.
look at what Robert Platinum said. He said, "I've known quite a few black people that are decent earners, but they're broke.
Thank you.
He
Poor
ain't
money
bullshit though.
management skills. I know quite a few too. Living check to check, six
But
figures,
That's crazy. Check the check with six
broke,
figures. That's wild.
broke."
yeah. But I'm going to get off here, Drip, because I got to move around a little bit. But I give my final thought: family first, family always. The cavalry's not coming to save us, man. We all we
Mm.
got, we all we need, man. But I appreciate you, bro. You know I love you, bro. And and Sneaky, you already know. So I'm like, man, these conversations, man. Sometimes we got to have the tough conversation, man. Because if we don't do it now, when we gonna do it?
Right.
Blame the other generations. Keep blaming them.
CN say people watching too much corn to do research. They worry about corn and research.
Thank you, Sin. Hey, man, I wish they would have called the smartphone the dumb phone. Maybe less people would have got it. You can
See,
Google
it's
all this
crazy as
other
hell.
stuff. Talking about Travis Hunter and all that. Well, did you Google a job? Did you
Nope.
Google how to do your resume? Did you Google somebody that can do it? No, but you'll Google all that stuff. Sin, you got 1 point back and you're through. Hey man, appreciate you, Drip, man. I'll talk to you later, man, because I got some ideas, that I want to bounce off of you, man. Now that I
All right.
got this property stuff behind me.
For sure, Stan. Good to see you, man. Always good to see you, man. Good to hear from you. What up, boss man?
What's up? What's up?
What going on with your boy?
Chilling, man. Just got out of this damn meeting. What y'all talking about?
Shit, boy, that's a whole shit. I just got back on this motherfucker too. Pretty much us, just trying to like grooming our kids, right? You know what I'm saying? Like what not to do. And then I was asking shit like, because it was this woman that stayed by my brother. She was in the highs and she came outside because it was a bunch of kids trying to jump her daughter. And she ran out there to go try to fight and help. And she ended up going to the hospital too. So they kind of bounced about 90 conversations off that motherfucker. But
It's crazy.
I know you got a daughter too, so how would you handle that shit?
I mean,
Boss
for
man,
me,
they taking your ass to jail, bro. I ain't gonna
I
hold you. You
don't,
go
I,
your ass.
I
Nigga, this ain't
mean,
boss man. Hell nah. You go your ass until you want to. Shit, nigga. Like this nigga here. Shit.
I just try to, you want to protect your kids, man. So I just try to tell my daughter not to even put herself in those type of positions.
Right.
Now, if it happened, I mean, then you gotta handle it accordingly. But let's not have to handle it accordingly.
Right. Okay, so boss man, what's your definition of handling it accordingly though?
I mean, it depends. If she getting jumped, then she got to fight.
Yeah, you gotta fight, yeah. It ain't really much to it after that, huh?
Yeah, I mean that's
I
it.
feel you. I feel you. And see, in something like that, when you got to fight, you just got to fight, man. You gotta do it.
Right,
You
that's
gotta
what I'm
fight, you
saying.
right.
Well, you got to. Don't get me wrong. Like I said, I'm trying to groom her and teach her to avoid having a fight. But if it's there, if it presents itself, then you just got to do what you got to do.
Nah, I feel you, gang. I definitely feel you on that note, cause shit, if you don't fight, your ass gonna be goddamn shit. It's gonna be smoke at the school. It's gonna be
Yeah.
smoke somewhere, and they gonna always pick on them. You absolutely right.
I disagree with that. Most people go through life ain't never have no fights.
No,
That
that's correct. But they also haven't put themselves in that position too.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? So that's what I'm trying to teach. Well, that's what I'm teaching my daughter. Don't put yourself in a position to have to fight. But if it comes to you for whatever reason, because we all know that sometimes problems just happen. You can create them. Sometimes they just happen. But if it comes to you, then that's when you need to protect yourself at all times and do what you got to do.
Right.
Yo,
I
Drip,
feel you on that.
it's
Go
getting
ahead,
late.
Lord.
I gotta get to the gym. I'm tired too. I'm gonna take a nap. You
Yeah,
still
that's
up?
a bit, Lord. That is. I appreciate you rocking with us, guy.
Yeah, good talking to you too, Shanika. Tell LA
Mm-hmm.
Project what's up. You know what I'm saying? Since Chanel married, so I can't really mess with her like that.
Shit, you can still mess with her. No, let me stop.
Oh, that is the third commandment. Thou shalt not, cover thy neighbor's wife, nor thy neighbor's ass. Cover thy neighbor's ass.
Oh my God, I'm fucking with you. That's a bit, Lord.
Take care, y'all. I'll holler at y'all later.
That's a bit, bro. Man, look. Today was a hell of a show, though. I ain't gonna hold you. That shit crazy as hell, though. Like, the fact that, bro, everybody raised their kids differently, bro. And I hate to say it, but, like, we can't say this for everybody. Like, everybody not built to raise their kids like this. Everybody not even built to raise a child, period. Like, a lot of people get in these predicaments where they're not even able to take care of themselves and they out here having babies. You know what I'm saying? That'd be a fucked up situation, but it's also a lesson because some people actually bounce back and get better after going through some shit like that. You know what I'm saying? But it's just different ways to do different shit in life, and there's like no wrong or right way. Seem like
because on these panels talking to y'all, like I hear different opinions on how they, you know what I'm saying, like different ideas on how to raise their kids, and sometimes it should be crazy, sometimes it should make sense, sometimes it's just like, well, damn, you know, that's all you can do type shit, and that's all you can do, bro. Like it is what it is, you know what I'm saying. But I ain't finna just, you know, shame nobody or like kick somebody down in that type of situation because that's what they come from. Like that's just what they know. So if your mama beat the shit out your ass, and then now your mama beat the shit out of your ass, that's just what it is. Like if they think that that type of discipline is what get their kids better, I mean that's that. You know, some parents nowadays don't even raise the belt, don't even have a belt for their kids. Like they just take them goddamn tablets and shit, and that shit fuck them up too. But
All up, man.
you know, man, I don't know, bro. Like I'm halfway like shit, boss man. Like, you know what I'm saying? Do we even give them the tablets at a certain age type shit? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, how does that work? Because, bro, nowadays, bro, these kids are walking your house don't even speak, boss man.
Well, for me, when my daughter come wherever I am, she don't have a tablet. She pretty much leave all her shit with her mama except for her phone.
Okay,
And
right.
but I also provide, you know, different things like whether it's outside doing something or in the house doing something for us to do, for her to do, to keep her busy, to not be on that damn phone and be on them tablets, man. And I really think that that's what people need to get back to is getting outside, man.
Nah, boss man, you right, bro. Because one thing about my mama, brother, we stayed doing something, bro. We went to summer school just
Right,
because, my nigga. I ain't lying. Like,
right,
nigga, she put
right.
us in that shit just because. Nigga, we went swimming lessons by
Yeah,
7 years straight. No bullshit, bro. It was
yeah,
crazy.
something, man.
What
Something.
like then, bro? We got damn vacation Bible school, nigga. Where we going on field trips
Yeah,
and shit.
yeah. Keep
Bro, we
these
doing shit
kids.
like that.
That's why we got overweight kids, bro. We got to keep these kids active, man.
Active, bro. Nah, for real. I agree with you on that shit. That's crazy work. I agree with you because yeah, bro. We definitely got to keep them active, bro. Because I'm telling my boy, we went to vacation Bible school. We went skating, laser tag. Now I ain't gonna lie, vacation Bible
Something.
school was wicked, bro. Because
Yeah,
that's at that time, nigga, NBA Jam was out, right? So we
yeah.
on the NBA Jam, bro. They got the sleepovers and shit going on. Boss man, we in that hoe listening to
But
New
see, I
Orleans
think,
music, nigga. We looking at the girl because it's like a different age groups. You feel me, bro? Bro, the sleepovers was
yeah,
wicked at vacation Bible school, bro. It was crazy work.
yeah. But I mean, you see a lot of times, and and I'm probably wrong on this, but it'd be a lot of things that you just have to look up to see what's going on. You know what I mean?
Facts.
Everybody
Yeah,
got these
man.
phones and these computers and everything. Why
You
not
don't want
look
to look
at
up shit.
yeah, why not research what's going on for your kids' sake?
Uh-huh. Summer camp, we did all that shit, bro. I'm talking about then we had season pass that Astro World and Water World. Come on, boss man. You know what time it
Uh,
is.
oh
We
yeah,
in the door. We at that bitch
oh
every
yeah,
day. Like, what? Nigga, we was in
every
Astro
day.
World. Nigga, fucking Water World every day. Nigga, I ain't bullshit. I'm talking about your
Seem like
mama drop us off. Done. I'm talking about, bro, the only phone was Houston Cellular, them big old ass flip phones. What?
yeah.
Nigga, we write numbers down without pen and paper. No
They,
bullshit.
that's what I'm saying. Now kids got too much access, man. Too much access.
Man, bro, them was the days, bro. Like, ooh, nigga, H time lit. Then we going to Harm Clark, that big ass pool they got out there with that high diving board. What?
Yeah,
Nigga, we in, I'm talking about, boy, we in, bro. I say, bro, me and my brother was everywhere, bro. Until my sister came, then we had to drag her to last. Will, like, that's some bullshit, but, like, you know, it all really worked out, but, like, it's wild, bro, because you right, though, boss, man. It was a lot of shit to do, bro. And bro, it costs a little money on, but bro, they had programs for that shit where bro, people can bring their kids in and not have to pay so much. Bro, man, it was all that kind of shit, bro. 'Cause I remember the nigga next door, my mama had the same name as me, and the nigga, goddamn me, I don't think they could afford so much of it, but bro, they helped him out. Like, bro, it was easy
yeah.
breezy, bro. It was cool. I was talking about nigga, they had drill team, choir, all
All
kind of
that.
shit. Yeah,
Uh,
like it was. Come on, bro.
just
Wasn't no
something to
chill
do.
time, nigga.
Nah.
Wasn't
It
no
was
too much time on our hands. Hell no. Wasn't none of that. I'm talking about, bro. Every like Wednesday was field trip. Then we'd come back, nigga. We'd do like the Bible verses and shit. Then we do the little song. Then we do the little drill team.
And nigga, we might hoop at the end. Other than that, nigga, the parents coming to get your ass in. Nigga, like, bro, we stayed doing shit, bro.
Yeah.
Stayed
See,
doing shit, bro.
Yeah. And I was raised as an only child. I was never home. Never home. And it was always legit though. Like, cause my mama didn't play. But yeah, I was never at home.
Bro, we had places like Celebration Station. Bro, we had places like I say, Astro Water World, bro. We had like, I'm talking about go-kart places, man. That shit was lit. Goddamn me, goddamn putt. Like, bro, it was places all around the city that did something. Bro, they had schools that was open in the summertime for kids to come through. Oh man, all kind of shit.
Right.
And we got the beach. It's
The
free.
beach, yeah. The beach. Well, see, yeah, y'all right there. For us, it's a little hop, skip, and a jump to Galveston, but still though, it was shit to do. Like I'm telling you, bro, that fucking summer camp and vacation Bible school, it was like that's what everybody did. Like that's what everybody was doing. No bullshit. And like you talking
I
about,
never liked vacation Bible study
why not?
because I got things to do. I ain't got time to be sitting up here reading the Bible. We do that every week. What we doing?
You
We need to go
a
have
kid
fun.
though.
I'm on
You a kid.
vacation. I'm on
But you a
vacation. That
kid.
does not mean I need you to fill up my schedule with church. I already go to church on Wednesday and I go to church on Sunday.
I
We
mean,
we
it's
do
called.
we read
Nah,
the Bible. Like
you
I
don't
don't
get a
understand why I
vacation from
then got to give
Jesus.
up my vacation so that we
Nah.
can go to church. I'm a
What it's
child.
You
called
don't
Let me
get a
be
vacation Bible
vacation
responsible for
school,
from
that when I
right?
become an
Jesus.
adult.
Ain't it called vacation Bible school? Oh, okay. My bad.
What did you say?
Ain't it called vacation Bible school?
Right. Don't involve me in vacation Bible school. I want to go on an actual vacation. Yeah. Uh-huh. A
Man, you a
vacation
fucking
doesn't
child, bro.
include
What is you
work.
talking about?
Like, what are we
You was a
doing?
child,
That
Chanel. You was a
vacation
child.
take you
I
closer
don't
to
want
the
to.
Lord.
I don't want to study. I'm already close to the Lord. I'm there. I'm close to Him every Wednesday and every Sunday. Yep.
But
Get
Got
what does it
choir
closer.
matter? You was a
Get
practice.
child.
closer.
You ain't had no say
I'm
so.
close every day.
Get
But you ain't had no
closer.
say so.
What?
You was a child. You ain't had no say so.
I know. So I'm saying it now on the Drip Show.
Oh yeah, you
So
did, Chanel.
am I not allowed to say how I felt as a child? Like, what the hell?
She getting get
Now,
back.
micromanage
Oh
how I
shit.
felt at Bible study. And it was always the mean teachers too. Anyway, don't get me started. The mean church lady. Mm-mm.
You had nuns and shit. Let me find out you had a nun as your goddamn teacher.
No, I just went to church in the hood. That's all. I'm like,
Yeah,
how
I
we
did
live over
too.
here, but we go to church on Studio? Like, stop. Anyway,
Ah, yeah, Studio. Shout out to that north side.
Tony?
Man, hold on.
it's the hood, but they changing it now. It's gentrified. Everything
Yeah,
is
everything
midtown
over
in the
there.
house. Everything over there. I'm like, y'all running all of these grandmas off their whole ass property and building 4-story
Man, airline,
townhomes.
everything over there gentrified. Them boys getting all that shit
Yep.
together.
I knew it was going whenever they put a Whole Foods over there. I was like, oh yeah,
Hold on,
they about
Chanel.
to. Oh, I'm
Chanel.
sorry. I'm
Let me
sorry.
ask you this, Chanel. You remember goddamn Mr. A's the club?
What?
Mr. A's, the club on the north side.
No, I don't. I didn't go to clubs.
Now I said, do you remember the club? I didn't say you clubbed.
No,
Oh,
no, I don't.
okay.
No.
Bro, so nigga, these folks had a club, like a clubhouse. You know how like the neighborhood got like a clubhouse in the neighborhood? Like this was club, I swear to God. Like, it was like, so nigga, you could probably Google it right now and it'll show you how it looked. Like they're in the front of a neighborhood. And like I ain't talking about like no strip center, I'm talking about like in the neighborhood.
Where
Yeah, it
is
was
this
wild.
located? Is it part of like the hood part of town, or is it?
It's on the north side. It's on I wanna say,
Is it near 45 and
yeah,
over
it's
there?
off of
Carmen
45.
Yeah,
said
I don't go
Mr.
over there.
A's on Cavalcade.
Cavalcade, that's what it is. 45 of Cavalcade. 45 of
Yeah,
Cavalcade. That's
that's the
facts.
hood.
No,
Hood.
59. 59 of Cavalcade. 59. 59.
That's yeah.
Yeah, that's north side. That's the
Mm-mm.
hood. That's the hood for sure.
Yeah. So you went to that club, Mr. Drew?
Hell nah, I had a bus that goddamn me dropped them folks off
Oh,
and we pulling up. So I'm thinking like we finna turn around. You know what I'm saying? Cause we kind of like missed like a little strip center. No, we was pulling up in that motherfucker in front of the neighborhood. I'm like, damn.
right.
I'm like, what the fuck going
That's
on?
some inside shit though,
But
man.
you didn't check it out before you,
Nah,
assigned
I
them
mean,
to
like
like.
clubs are clubs. You know what I'm saying? Like I ain't never been there, but
No, I'm
like
saying you
all the
didn't
downtown
like.
clubs are like kind of there. But I ain't never been to Mr. A before. That was something different. That was something different. I'm talking about, but we pulled them folks up, but they were so ratchet, old ass trail riders. I ain't bullshit. They were some trail riders, man. They in
Don't
that
say nothing.
motherfucker.
Listen, no smoke for the trail
Yeah.
riders. I love a trail rider.
Nah,
With
trail
they
rides be
tight jeans
lit.
and the big buckle when they boots get out of F-350.
Hey,
Mm-hmm.
trail rides be lit sometimes because
They
I
do.
had some people go to Lake Jackson for a goddamn trail ride. on the bus. Boy, they was out there twerking on poles and shit. They little things had poles on them and shit. I'm like, damn, they got
They do
poles on
not
them
twerk
motherfucking
on
me little
poles
things.
on a trail ride. Stop
No,
it.
no, I swear to God, I'm not bullshitting, but they was
They're
listening to
not
that shit.
twerking on a.
Shit, I ain't bullshitting. It
Yeah,
was
been
lit.
in
Like,
trail riding in a while.
bro,
They twerking on
the
the
exotic
on the
code, that
wagon.
shit, boy,
I
that shit be
cannot.
insane.
They on everything.
Drip just be making shit up. Ain't nobody twerking on a wagon.
Nah, you ain't
I'm
making that.
so serious. They little trailer things they was on, them bitches had poles on them. I'm dead ass serious. I ain't playing. Like it fucked me up because I'm like, damn, them the ones I got on the bus, damn niggas. All you gotta do is like screw them in. Like no
Yeah.
bullshit. That's all you gotta do is screw them bitches in, and they in there. I'm talking about nigga, mine like lit up and shit. I got them whole fresh off the internet, like, and they was pretty sturdy for all sizes. No bullshit. But the ones that I had that had lights on it, they was kind of like a hard acrylic around them. I ain't really like that because that shit could be dangerous. But the other one that kind of screw in, that hoe was straight metal.
Mr. Drip,
Yeah,
can anybody book your party bus? Like it doesn't matter, or do you have
it
like
don't.
certain people that you
No,
well?
prom season,
Okay, anything
I'm like
goes.
off the
Okay.
grid for prom, but nah, anybody can book. And on Thursdays, well, every third Thursday is booked to it's a bar hop. So yeah, it's cool. And it's to the public. You know what I'm saying? It's $40, and I think you go to 3 clubs, 3 sections, 3 bottles. And shit, you come your ass on back to the, you know what I'm saying, to the pickup spot, which is at Walmart right down 16 in Braeswood. Yep.
Shit, yeah, I know what it's at.
Yeah, right there.
Yeah.
You're right there by what's that little old strip center car right there, boss man? What fuck? It's over the
Can't
M.
think of
Fuck.
it. I know where 16 in Braeswood is.
Yeah, right there. Hell yeah. Yeah, like a motherfucker.
Hey, Mr. Boss Man.
They didn't
What's up?
gentrify
What's
that
up?
motherfucker too.
Yeah, they did.
Talking about them motherfucking apartments over there got to be $4,000-5,000 a month. Nigga, I ain't lying. Them hoes so nice.
They got them high rise
Yeah,
apartments.
hell yeah. Yeah. Hell yeah. But you know over there on Alameda, bro, it's a bunch of them high rises. Well, not high rise, but them goddamn 4-story houses, bro. So by the metro place, it's got to be a shitload of them motherfuckers over there.
What in
They
the
built all that
trailer?
shit up. Like Alameda and okay, so like nigga behind Papados.
Yeah.
Yeah, over there, Alameda. Yeah, them motherfuckers got nothing but them 4-story houses over there.
Oh, for real?
Hell yeah, them hoes. I'm talking about, bro, that's what I said, bro. Cause that's like almost like damn man like South Park. If you really
Yeah,
keep
that
going across Alameda under
is.
288. Hell
That's
yeah.
So they
Them
redoing
motherfuckers
it.
4-story, big ass goddamn like the little when I just say big ass, but it's like a big neighborhood up, bro. Just nothing but 4-story goddamn apartments. I'm like, bro, look at this shit here. Like, it's a shitload of them motherfuckers. And then, like, cross streets is just land. I'm like, yeah, they finna build this shit up all the way. They
About to
got
build.
to.
Everything getting built up, which is like because they trying to run 59 from Houston all the way into I want to say Galveston or close to Galveston.
That sound about right.
Because I've been looking at like all and everything getting some type of
Sound about right.
300,000 plus dollar houses put on the side of it everywhere, man. So they really building out here.
Man, you know what I hate though, bro? You know what I hate? When you got a big ass, cause like I hear, bro, a lot of the ball players moved out here way before it even got built up because it was just land.
Yeah.
Like the nigga Sam Cassell stay like 4 minutes up the street from me, literally like across the way. Like it's crazy work, but like, bro, you can't even see his house. It's like trees surrounding that bitch. Like the only way, bro, it's really there because you see the gate, and the gate got like a big ass SC on that motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Like it's really crazy, but nigga, his shit surrounded that whole huge. Like, oh my, it's like 14 bedrooms, but it's hid behind the trees. But see now, they building neighborhoods, bro. Cause mine was built right around that motherfucker, bro. On my second story, bro, I can look out my main window, bro, and see them niggas' houses over there.
Yeah.
Like, that's how close it is. You know what I'm saying? And, bro, they had a whole fit behind that shit, like, trying to do a whole fucking petition on that shit. Like, nah, we don't want these motherfuckers over here. Cause bro, they backyards is damn near in their backyard.
They backyard, yeah.
Yeah, and bro, they got acres of land. You know what I'm saying? So that shit crazy. So I'm like, wow,
I'm
y'all should
starting to
across the block.
have
Shit, that's
that's they
wild, bro. So
they
you know,
building around my land. They're trying to buy me out, but I ain't going. I ain't selling. So they
yeah,
can
they
just
trying to
keep
get over here
that.
too. It's this house right here over here by me, nigga, by like the railroad track a little bit, bro. Like that motherfucker sitting out to the side. That shit like it's gonna get hit every day. Boy, you can tell they ain't selling. But it ain't nobody live there though. Ain't nobody live there, so it's definitely some,
Yeah,
generational pass down probably. But yeah, they ain't buying nothing. They ain't selling shit. They ain't selling a motherfucker thing.
that's the thing, man. You gotta be in a position to where you don't sell. That's how you keep the generational wealth, bro.
That's the key right there, bro. You
Yeah,
just said it. You gotta be in a good position so
good
where you ain't
position.
gotta sell. You ain't pressed for no fucking money. And that's
Money,
how I
yeah,
think it is for like men and women
Can
selling
I say
pee.
something?
Hold
yeah,
on, you hear me talking? I think it's the same thing about like men and women. You know what I'm saying? Like men and women with like getting pee, bro. If you're not pressed for pee, bro, like you ain't out here being a weirdo. You know what I'm saying? Like
oh
you
yeah,
not
for
out here
sure,
doing
for
dumb
sure.
shit, being weird and moving janky, got motherfuckers nervous and shit, bro. You don't move like that, and bro, I'm telling you, bro, man, that's wild, bro. My bad. I just went off on a little tangent, but bro, that's like real deal spill though. Go ahead,
Nah,
Chanel.
yeah,
My bad.
shit.
Nah, for real. Like niggas be out here pressed, so they be acting weird, pressing motherfuckers, just asking dumb shit, put themselves in the P, then talk themselves out the motherfucking and shit. Nah, bro, just chill. It's gonna come to your player. Like just hold on. See, and that would give me my whole thing of, bro, I ain't like nigga pee on the first night. I'm gonna think it's a red flag. I mean, you'll fuck anybody.
Yeah,
Real shit.
yeah, absolutely. Yeah, yeah. That's fucking wild.
Yeah, that's just a standard for me. Like, man, you trying to give me that pee tonight, and I just met you in the club, and I know
Oh
we
yeah.
fucked up. Nah, I'ma chill because I ain't gonna call you. I ain't ever. So yeah, let me just stay out your way because then you just buck like that. I don't know. You ain't take. I don't know. I ain't gonna even say it with nothing. But yeah,
Yeah, you gotta
but
be good at shit like that. But
nah, yeah. Shit, come
it
on,
be them
bro.
niggas who be pressed and then they trying to hit, man.
Bro, doing dumb shit though, like doing the most, and that
That's
be
how
the
you
disconnect right there. Niggas who be pressed like that, them niggas do that bullshit. They move
yeah.
like that. They be weirdos. You know what I'm saying? Fucking it up for the other niggas that's way more
That's
decent.
decent, yeah.
Shit. Go ahead, Chanel. My bad. Chanel, you there? This motherfucker. That's
I'm
how
about
it
to
is.
roll up now. Drip game
Man, I'm
time.
smoking now, nigga. I'm smoking some muffins. This shit,
Shit.
God damn it.
I'm already zooted over here tripping over the fact that he driving in sunlight and it's pitch black where I'm
Wait,
at.
so wait, I've been watching that nigga, Shanika. This nigga think he in Fast and Furious in that motherfucker truck. I see his ass with his hand on the goddamn gear shift and shit. Fuck you think you going, nigga? The fuck?
Boy getting
Bro,
that
that's how I
money.
be whipping that bitch every time.
That boy getting that money.
Moving this bitch
He can drive that
around. Stop
motherfucker with that
playing.
high stove. Well, yeah, bullshit.
That nigga burning out on the battery. Fuck you talking about?
You don't know he got a nose take up under the passenger
I'm
seat, man. You
telling
better
you,
check back.
boss, man, that bitch lift up if you let him shit. The fuck? Nigga didn't even moving that motherfucker. I say this nigga think he slick.
Hey, that
Where the
boy
hell he
got some
going?
switches on that motherfucker.
Shit. Moving. I say this nigga serious. He got his gloves on, his hat backwards and shit.
Nah, man, I love to see it, man. I love to see it, especially from a black man. I love to see it, man.
He getting to that
Real
money
shit.
on for sure for that boy, baby. He going, that's for goddamn. So I love it. I don't never shame a nigga job or shit. Job or no
You
job,
gotta
I
keep
ain't
the
really even
glove on
ashamed
when
of it,
you
bro.
driving, bro.
Bro, I already know, bro. That's what
That's
I
how
was
you
saying. I
grip
say
the
that nigga got his
steering
glove on
wheel.
and shit.
Make them sharp ass turns on niggas.
Oh shit, man. That boy
Bro, I
big
told you
thing.
about how I ran over the nigga ball and he was tripping.
What?
Look, bro, let me tell you, this shit happened a few days ago, right? So I'm doing 35 right now. Amazon on the app, nigga, tell us what the speed limit is. I'm doing 35. I see niggas playing like, you know how like got draftway basketball and shit. Next
Yeah.
thing you know, the ball going the street. So I'm seeing niggas while I'm pulling up, motherfucking ball going the street. I wasn't even delivering to Cuz crib. I ain't gonna lie, hit the ball. It is what it is, right? Bro, shit flat.
Bro,
White boy
you a
pull up.
demon, bro. You a fucking demon for real.
White boy pull up mad as hell. Like, bro, you supposed to be slowing down on this bitch. Bro, I got out my shit. Bro, Jilly was on the phone. I got out my shit. Like, bro, what the fuck you talking about? For one, I don't give a fuck about you or this boy. I'm not even delivering to your shit. Two, that's what happened when young niggas play motherfucking driveway basketball, bro. What the fuck? He telling some, bro, I'm a fuck around if you lose your job. I say, bro, you do the fuck you want to do. But if you say something else, I'm gonna beat your ass right here. That nigga took his
Look,
ball.
I would be like, let's get him.
Bro, that nigga took his ball and did the Matt Barnes, Kobe Bryant to me, right? Act like he was gonna throw it. Nigga, you ain't about to throw no flat ball at me, cuz. I ain't going for that shit.
Boss man, I would be like, let's get him. We trying to jump that nigga. I'm telling kids. Oh yeah.
I'm like, bro, I'm looking at, bro, these niggas got a big ass house, 4 or 5 F-150s.
Yeah.
Bro, you tripping? You talking about a fucking ball to me, bro? You better get the fuck out my face, cuz.
Nah, that's for sure. I'm with you on that.
I got my knife right here on me. I get my bitch in my book bag, so it's up to them.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, you cyborging like a motherfucker right now.
I thought that
He
was
said
my
his phone about to die.
Oh. I ain't understand none of that.
He probably about to go back to his computer. But yeah, bro was tripping on me, bro. I was almost beat his ass.
Find a ball, man. Just go get another one.
So go tell his daddy on you.
No, this was a grown ass man. This nigga had to be at least my age. These niggas was white. They was all white and grown, and it was playing basketball in jeans. That's how I know y'all niggas not even serious, cuz.
Y'all don't even ball like that. Sit down somewhere.
Yeah, y'all niggas just out here chilling.
Yeah.
Yeah, remember I'm like an hour north of Milwaukee, so everybody out here getting that farm land money. All of these niggas, bro.
Yeah.
I don't be playing no games. I don't get time for this shit.
Hell no. I don't want to see you in a video online somewhere fighting with somebody in that fence.
Man, hey, if it comes down to it, shit, it is what it is on them.
Like I said earlier, we don't have to put ourselves in them positions, but if we got to.
Yeah, in that situation, that was on them, really, literally. Your ball fell in the street. Anybody would have hit that ball, bro. I'm damn near at that point. I feel like you only fucking with, like, so what if it was a police officer? You would have stopped and tried to check him too? No, nigga. I ain't the one, cuz. Check your mama.
Go buy another ball, nigga.
I'm gone. Y'all getting too much money to complain about that. So y'all done the topics, Shanika? I was trying to come in when y'all talking about just cooking with Kai and all the rest of that shit.
Oh, I don't know if he played the video, but it's up here. Hold on, let me add it.
What happened to her?
Yeah, we surely didn't get through it.
Niggas was in their feelings about her being around them streamer university niggas.
Them who university?
No, you know that nigga Kai Cenat got like a little brand he did for like streamers and shit on Twitch. So he invited a whole bunch of famous TikTok niggas and TikTok females and shit. Cooking with Kaya boyfriend, saw her like having fun and shit. Nigga out of his feelings, she dumped his dumb ass.
Oh, damn, for real.
I'm gonna back it up. I'm sorry.
Damn, for real.
Nigga emotional, cuz.
Okay, so I ran it back to the beginning because I missed the first part. So you through.
For sure.
Cooking with cheater. Cooking with... All right, let me stop. But hey, man, in all seriousness, it's an evil, evil world we live in. And once again, things have went down at Streamer University. So we all know Cooking with Kaya.
Cooking with Kaya. Cooking with Kaya. Cooking with Kaya.
You know, she's known for cooking, and, you know, a lot of guys praise her on social media because she just be in the house cooking. People consider her modest, even though, you know, she does a little twerk at the end of her cooking videos. Nothing too crazy. And she's known for really just being in the crib, and she doesn't do much like relationship type content. Like she could have been way bigger than what she was. Like if she just like right when she blew up, she started like getting into little like relationships or doing like videos with like Duke Dennis or, you know, a bunch of other creators just to get her name up. But she never did that. She stayed down and just was doing some cooking videos, you know what I'm saying? She never popped out and made an OF or started like switching up her content, which I can respect. Now with that being said,
so I don't know why I thought I heard that she did do a OF, so that wasn't true.
No, I haven't heard about Shorty having an OF. She really just seemed like a down to earth young chick, you feel me? And she bad too, so you know what I'm saying? Like, I think my man's is just tripping, but if she had an OnlyFans, niggas would know for a fact.
Yeah, for real.
Well, yeah, you're right about that. It would have. I don't know why I thought I heard about it coming out, but I didn't really look into it. So
You
I
probably
wasn't
heard
sure.
one of these manosphere niggas just talking
I'm about to
about.
say this, just because, and you know, people start rumors all the time. So if you heard it, I'm sure somebody heard something like that to that effect. Now, do that necessarily mean that it's true? Nah, it don't.
Yeah, you're right about that for sure.
So
apparently this whole time she's been in a relationship, which makes complete sense to me. That's why she kind of stays to herself. You know, she doesn't be like going out here being like around a bunch of dudes and stuff like that. And I could tell even before the whole Streamer University thing, you could kind of tell. But at Streamer University, you could definitely tell she was like talking to somebody or in some type of, you know, situation. Now she's being accused of cheating, right? Now this is apparently her boyfriend or like, you know, somebody she's talking to. Somebody tweeted on like a couple days ago, right when Streamer University started. Cooking with Kai definitely has a man. He might just be some 6'6", 240 muscular billionaire, cause ain't no way nobody ain't hop on that. She be chilling in her dorm by herself. Everyone too focused on the same ones, not enough focused on the needs. Streamer University. So bro called out. He's like, yo, like she gotta be with somebody, which it was obvious, bro. Cause realistically, bro, if you at Streamer University, you're not just gonna be sitting in your dorm like chilling. You know what I'm saying? If you're not, if you're at any university, you're not doing that. So that guy said that, and then this dude put like the little winky face saying like, oh yeah, that's my girl. You know what I'm saying? Basically. Then there was another tweet. Bro said, taking that on the chin, good run. Zabron is back. Bro's like handle is like Zabron James. So he said Zabron is back. Then he said, damn, I'm in the hotel waiting for my bid, and she at the club 6 minutes away from me getting her ass slapped live in front of 50K people. Clout dangerous drug. Oh, Clout a dangerous drug. Never trust a bid, y'all. Learn from me. So this man, wait, I just peeped. Wait, so this man pulled up to Akron. This man, like, that's where Streamer University is. This man pulled up to Akron, Ohio. Oh, wait. So what I'm getting from this is he pulled up to Akron. I guess at night, Kaya might leave the university. Wait, I don't know. Maybe she streams all night. I actually don't know. But maybe, like, you know, or maybe he was just there with her. You know what I'm saying? So this dude flew out with Kaya. And, yeah.
Oh, my bad. I was muted. So your girl go to Streaming University without you. You gonna fly all the way out there?
Man,
you, you catching a fight, boss man?
Nah, my girl ain't going no goddamn Streaming University in the first place.
Oops.
I mean, that's her job. You know what I'm saying? Like, Shorty just doing her job. My man's fuck you flying out checking on me for it. What the fuck is going on?
Oops. So you ain't gonna let her get her coin, boss man?
My bad. She been
You ain't gonna let her get her coins? Because with her being a content creator, you gotta know that comes along with it.
She been getting the coin without this Streaming University, Kurt.
Oh, okay. So that would have been your argument. Like you made it without it.
Right.
So what you need it now for?
Yeah, that's it. And then I mean, if she give me a valid point, then we'll talk about it. You know, it's gonna be a discussion. But I'm not flying out there because if you there to work, then your ass should be there to work. That's what's that shit called? Insecurity. That's insecurity from old boy.
Oh, okay. So you'll have a conversation about it, and well, the conversation's not off the table because at first I thought it was going to be a situation where the conversation wasn't even on the table. So you'll talk about it, and if she presents a decent argument, you'll be okay with it.
Yeah.
Knowing that she be in an environment around other people.
And see, that's what we're going to talk about. That's what we're going to talk about. Try to get on. I need to see an itinerary. I need to what the schedule is looking like. I don't know.
You got to give you the itinerary. So what, if she got too much idle time, then there's a problem?
Yeah, the mind is the devil's playground.
Okay, so they got to have a pretty full itinerary for you to be okay with it. Like, you got to show me where you working type shit.
Just like she would at any other job. No?
Ooh. I mean, yes and no. Like, as a person that works from home, some employers may want you to keep a log of everything that you do to justify your time spent, and some don't.
Yeah, I understand that part. But at the end of the day, still kind of know for you know, at this certain time, you're supposed to be up on working, right? You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So that's all I'm saying. At a certain time, I just need to know if you're really going to work or what's going on. That's it. Just like if I have to go on a business trip, I would expect her to, you know, us to have this same discussion. It go both ways.
Okay, so what if she say, like, you know, as a part of my job, I gotta go to these parties and, you know, be in the scene because I'm a content creator, so that's what we do. We party and, you know, network.
Okay, so where's these parties put on this itinerary that I asked you for? Because if you party networking, then I mean, as a content creator, you should be streaming and getting paid, correct?
Oh, so you got to see her streaming.
Yeah, what you mean? That's how we're getting paid. But that's how we still make money while we at school or whatever. This whole streaming university.
What about the time it take to edit? What if we don't do live streaming for everything?
I feel like Shorty just getting that bag. Simple as that.
So you editing that?
Like, I mean, I don't know. I've heard of content creators talk about the hours that they spend editing. And so that's the only reason why I said that. I am just, you know, fucking with you.
The question I'm asking is, what are you editing on? Like, are you editing on? What are you using to edit?
I'm taking my laptop.
Oh shit! You taking your laptop, so that means your phone still working, correct?
Okay.
Oh shit! Oh, look at that! Look at God.
Damn, Warden.
And that leads me to the conversation y'all had earlier about the BBL. That shit crazy.
Interesting. Let me hear what he's saying on this video.
He was at a hotel 6 minutes from her. That's insane. And bro also said, F Streamer University, I just lost my ball. Him saying he lost his ball is yeah, that's basically a term. And this is him in Cooking with Kai. That's basically a term like he just lost his girl. And I think I have a video. All right, yeah. We have a video. We have a video of Cooking with Kai. So basically, let me give you all a little backstory. They went on a like field trip, I'm pretty sure, like a club field trip. You know what I'm saying? A club field trip. And like basically the university, everybody who wanted to go to the party got to go. They took a bus. And then when they got back to the university, they just hopped off the bus, right? So Cooking with Kaya came here and she's throwing it. She's throwing it at she's throwing it at a party. What do you expect? Like, all right, I'm gonna mute it. But you can see Cooking with Kaya right there, right?
Throwing it is a bit of a stretch. Like, really? She's barely bopping. Like,
That's why I told you Lil Mans was tripping. Like, if I saw Gently have a chance to go to Stream University and she dancing a little bit, man, have fun. Come back and I'll see you when you get home. What the fuck are you talking about?
Is that her in the burgundy dress?
No, that's not
no,
her.
she's. Hold on, let me back it up. She's like kind of in the middle a little
That's
bit.
her
Okay,
with
so
the white
in this
tank
clip,
top.
you'll see her with the right.
In the white.
I mean, white.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. So let me back
she
it.
doing too much of nothing.
Right, exactly. Like he talking about she throwing it. Throwing what? Like,
Yeah, like
fuck
she
outta
dropped to the
here.
floor with the ass and shit. Come on, kid.
Right. I thought she was gonna be on her neck, duddy whining or something.
I'm
Like,
telling you, all the clips of her at the party, Shanika, if you go on Twitter and find them, they all baby clips. Like, she was doing nothing. I had the ladies do more on Wind Down Fridays. That's a fact.
Maybe this is like a gimmick.
Nah, you know, I think, Joy, and I said it's not, because I did a little smart reaction to this. Like, I'm going to post that bitch soon. I think bro is mad that he didn't get invited to Stream University. Because he is streamer too. And he like at 20,000 subs, and Kai like at 1 million. So her name
That's a big difference.
Yeah, it's a big difference. So I think Buddy just jealous. That's all I think it is.
So are there content creators at this university that has the subscriber count that he has?
You know, it's crazy. There's content creators that has 200 subscribers there because
really.
Yeah, so if you follow Kai on Twitch, what he was doing was he invited all the big people first, and then he just went and he would randomly pop up in people that was in his chat. He'd pop up on one of their streams and he'd invite them. So there was a black and a white boy who are like best friends in real life or some shit. They got invited and they got like 200 subscribers.
Really? Okay, all right.
Yeah. So I think my mans are just jealous that he wasn't invited. Like, I real life feel that way.
possibly, yeah. If you say he a streamer.
Yeah.
But
He is a streamer.
oh shit, I went back too far. But yeah, she definitely wasn't throwing anything at all. Like, get out of here, bro.
Ciao.
Yeah, she's throwing it at a party. What do you expect? Like,
down at her.
all right, I'm gonna mute it. But you can see Cooking with Kaya right there, right?
Barely moving.
Yeah, she
See Cooking with
networked.
Kaya.
She got her phone
She's
in her
right
hand.
there.
Ciao.
All right, she's throwing. Wait, hold on. Who is that? Quan? Is that Quan right there? And we have Quan. I think that's Quan. I don't know. I could be. So Kaya is throwing it right here. You can see her. Who is this dude? All right, so this dude is slapping her butt right now, and I think this dude does it too. I think that might be Quan.
Why do I not see any of this shit that he talking about? Who smacked her on the booty?
No butt.
Who smacked her booty? Like, come on,
It was a content creator. The content creator name was Quan, who was smacking her booty, and he did smack her booty. That is a fact.
Okay, and that's fine. I mean, come on, she's dancing. It ain't that big of a deal. A booty slap.
People booty get slapped all the time.
I hate that shit too. Especially that's why I don't like going to crowded places because people are definitely trying to get it in. Like, don't do that.
Honey, Shanika, my boobs used to hit everybody. Do you hear me? Everybody. I said, well, you know what? It ain't even no big old deal.
That's funny.
Is that Quan right there? And we have Quan. I think that's Quan. I don't know. I could be. So Kaya is throwing it right here. You can see her. Who is this dude? All right, so this dude is slapping her butt right now, and I think this dude does it too. I think that might be Quan, if y'all know Quan. But yeah, she's throwing it.
She ain't throwing it.
So, oh my God.
Wait a minute, where's she?
So they just all, I mean, hands are just being thrown, bro. Hands are being smacked on the booth.
Bro, if my girl twerk on you and you ain't fucked, then don't talk to me, bro.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, this just, child, I can't. I don't even. You want to finish watching this? Like, is he serious right now? Like, come on.
No, bro was dead ass serious. He did like 3 streams about her on his Twitch. I don't know if y'all be on.
Oh, you like her?
That nigga was going crazy. Yeah, he was upset.
Or this gentleman right here that's doing the reaction.
No, her boyfriend.
Oh yeah.
His name is Zay.
How old is he?
Man, Joy, both of them might be 25 at the oldest.
I wouldn't even say that high. She look like she about 20 on the dot.
She do look young.
I might be going high, as I'm saying. Like they young as hell.
Yeah, that's probably the only reason why they snapping out like that. Like,
well, on his Twitch, all of his homies was like basically shitting on him, like, nigga, you a cuck and all this kind. So he said he couldn't let his audience see him like go out like that.
no BS to
That's
the
literally
BS.
what happened.
They ain't did nothing but draw his butt out and made him lose his lady.
Yeah, he called her a B and everything. He was gonna cry.
Oh no! all because of the audience.
Yeah, I email it to Drip when I get back to the station.
Well,
That's wild. We'll play a little bit more, but see where he going. But I already see it. It ain't where I want to go.
How y'all feel about that? Is that cheating to y'all?
No.
Like, what do you expect? Bro, Kaya, you're a professor. What are you doing out here? No, all right, I'm trolling. But realistically, I mean, the professor stuff doesn't matter. But realistically, bro, it's like, I feel that I would be tight if that happened with my girl. She out in a club. But this is exactly why dudes don't like their girls like going out, even if it's unintentional. Maybe I'm tripping. Yeah, maybe I'm tripping. I don't know. But let me know if I'm tripping. Is that even cheating to y'all? But yeah, if you throwing it back in a club with a bunch of dudes around you, all right. And let me just get to her part. But yeah, so this is what they were talking about. Cooking with Kaya's boyfriend Zay Brown breaks down on the timeline after watching someone slap his girlfriend at the club during Cotton Streamer University. Man, it gets devious. Like I said, it's streamer at university, not just streamer university, but any university is gonna get devious. Somebody's going. You know what I'm saying? She's at university. She's gonna be going. No, I'm joking. I don't know if she's like, you know what I'm saying, actually going. But here's what he had to say about the
and where is this place?
DK, what up, buddy?
Nigga, you in a hotel right now? Nigga, you flew out to this weak ass state, dog, and this how we move.
Yo, X, why you sound so happy?
Look, those eight. I did hear though, right? That she confronted the nigga and she made him apologize.
That's true. She did confront the nigga.
Nah, we're not going for that. Fuck that.
You ain't see the clip? You ain't see the clip?
Bro, I'm not hitting none of that.
I don't know, man. I mean, it's just the fact that it even happened is really like crazy. But if she confronted, bro, but it seemed like it was multiple dudes. So you confronted everybody about smack?
We threw. I'm sorry. Like, we got here, like, child, we're not even doing this today. Like, absolutely not. Like, get the fuck out of here. Like,
she apologized
grow
on her
up.
stream. She made the nigga apologize on his stream. Child.
Grow up. Like, that was the worst. Like, child, bye. Like, no comment. I just definitely want to give a shout out to everybody that joined us today, everybody that hit the panel, Everybody that hit the comments and engage with us is always love. Make sure you hit that heart, hit that like, that thumbs up. I don't know why I said heart, wrong platform. Hit that thumbs up. Like the video, definitely appreciate that. If you go ahead and hit that subscribe button as well, absolutely free. Want to definitely shout out everybody that sent a cash app or a super chat. JD1975, Mabu Emperor Kojak, all hail the Emperor. Shout out to Trey, Artifact, TMKC, BJ, and Robin for becoming a member. Yeah, you jumped in now, so you can't go nowhere. What up, Rod? Coming in as we walking out. The lights on at the club, baby. They playing a song, but they just let you know it's time to go. That's where we at right now. But definitely salute to Rod Mack in the building. Absolutely. Miss Joy.
Yes, ma'am.
Do you have any final thoughts about any of the conversational topics or just anything that you'd like to share with our wonderful audience?
Well, I just want to say thank you, as usual. But no, not too much other than keep love first, guys. And I'm just going to close it out with enjoy your night, enjoy your day, enjoy every moment that comes your way. Y'all know why. It's because joy is real. Mwah, mwah, mwah. See y'all later.
Yes. Definitely appreciate you for coming through.
All right.
Daryl. I'm gonna start calling you D-Man. It's drip rubbing off on me and I'm calling you D-Man. But Daryl. New daddy Daryl. Got that fresh baby. What say ye?
Oh, man, y'all have a good evening, man.
Okay.
Chill.
Definitely.
And I get back to the crib, take care of my baby.
Hey, that's for sure. You right. Definitely kiss that baby and kiss gently twice for me. Appreciate you and you through. Well, everybody.
You can remove me from the studio.
Oh, absolutely. Everybody, I appreciate y'all for rocking with us. Like I said, definitely appreciate that support. Make sure y'all turn the notification bell on so y'all can catch every show when it come on from beginning to end. Because as you can see, it's a vibe over here. Definitely appreciate y'all for being in the chat. Reese, we got Emperor Kojak still in the building. Ron Mac, that's me. Sin, Big Rut, Chop, Carmen, all y'all. LA, Robert Platinum. Definitely appreciate y'all for rocking with us today. And you through.